you know what? It's always a good.
Okay, that is us live.
Hello and welcome to this thing we do. We're back again, and look, we've got a returnee. Hey, Oppie, how are you?
Tired.
Yep, he's tired, and Scott's not here. So,
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
tired,
no.
so he's having a night off, and Logan is tired, but he's turned up. So there you go. Exciting times. So stuff is happening in Mutant. We're all very excited. Nothing's happening in Sanity Check Gaming now, apart from this one thing we do once a week.
Yeah.
So that's great. The channel's not dying, I promise. We all love playing games, I promise.
It's dead.
We're plotting and planning our next mission.
We are. Several
Are
of us
we?
have said, yeah, kind of. Vari's
Well-
going to run a game. She's been threatening to for ages.
Yeah.
That'll be good, yeah.
What's his face? David in the chat, he just says that he wants to run a Star Wars game.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Well, Star Wars switched to 5e. I don't know what system we would use.
5e. Just
My
use
my little brother plays Star Wars 5e and he says it's great, so...
I think
mean,
I think if we took the time to just sit and read it for a little bit, we could understand. All you have to do is understand what the character classes relate to, because we
Yeah.
didn't. So we just picked random
was our
stats and then
problem,
found out we
yeah.
were completely unstatted. We also didn't realize it was 5e
Yeah.
until we were like playing for half an hour. I'm like,
It's a
oh,
shit.
I'm not using these
fun,
spells
though.
right at all. I have spell slots. I didn't know that.
It was fun.
So, whatever. I mean, I'll read a book. I like reading books. Other stuff's going to happen, we promise. Anyway, cool, that's fine. So, we're back at Mutant this week, and we're going to mix things up a little bit because things are changing even in the lineup. So, has anyone got anything interesting they've seen this week? Does anyone want to comment on how funny it was that the Scottish Tory leader had to stand down?
That was a weird one.
Wait,
I'm not
what?
even sure
How
what
do-
he'd done. Yeah?
We solved it.
The leader of the Scottish Conservatives, you will notice that he's a man that looks like a man that would be the leader of the Scottish Conservatives. He had to stand down. But imagine that. Imagine a very punchable man. You're now thinking of him. When he had to stand down as leader of the Scottish Conservatives, I can't even remember the scandal, but I'll be honest, it was relatively minor in terms of Tory scandals in the last 10 years. But he immediately stood down. So the one good thing about him, I guess, is that he realised he was making a mistake.
Is it that wee baldy cunt? Is it him?
No, he's got dark hair.
Oh, Douglas Ross.
Mate, let me look up.
I honestly could not tell you his name.
Scottish
He's
Tory
a wee gumpanotti, to be fair.
leader.
It is Douglas Ross.
It's Douglas Ross, mate. You're right. Yeah.
He's a fair wetting.
Aye. In my mind, hold on a second. He looks like Kevin Bridges if Kevin Bridges was a Tory.
That's a good point. That's pretty good, actually.
That's the only way I can describe it. That's how he looks to me. So anyway, he had to stand down, and I thought it was funny. Rachel's currently going like, "What? Who are these people you're talking about?"
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
But yeah, no, it happened this week, and I thought that's weird. Usually politicians don't stand down.
I was going to say, speaking of politicians, you've seen that Hunter Biden's getting to jail.
Yeah, I don't know.
surprised
Did he
he's
get
not in
to jail? Did
already.
that happen?
He's getting for all gun trial charges. He's getting to jail for that.
Yeah, I think he got kind of unfairly targeted, but also he's committed lots of crimes. So it's like,
Fuck
well,
Biden.
okay.
Yeah, get done for something.
Yeah, it's like it probably didn't do much good that he was like President Biden, because I'm sure they're after him. But on the flip side, he did keep committing crimes, so that's going to happen.
We are a Trump stream. Trump,
and-
Trump, Trump.
Are we? That's not.
No.
That's,
Just to clarify, here at Sanity Check Gaming, we are
We
not
do
in
Is
a
that.
that spelled C-U-N-T?
Yeah. We also thought it was very funny when he got convicted in all 32 charges of like whatever it was, like bribery and stuff. That was also
Yeah.
very funny. Who knows what's happening in American politics?
He's coming back.
You
He'll
might not be
probably
wrong
be
about that.
president, yeah.
we're not in
That's
America, guys. Let's get this on UK stuff. We got stuff going on.
Yeah,
Sends in
let's
a
not
chat,
worry
he
about
wins
that.
it.
I
Yeah.
also
The
didn't wanna
world's
get
shit.
bogged- Yeah, I didn't want to get bogged down in the American stuff because I think it's always really weird when people from like South Lanarkshire are talking about like how Roe v. Wade has been overturned. You're like, that's not going to affect you guys unless you're planning to go to America, become naturalized, and then try and have an abortion. Which, by the way, is a weird thing to try to plan. To
That's
do.
a lot of shit just to do that.
Yeah, that's like, you know. Anyway, so that's fine. So that happened. That's funny. Also, apparently, what's his name? UKIP guy Nigel Farage was apparently the winner of the UK 7-way debate. What the actual fuck?
I don't know
I'd be
about that.
surprised.
That's because he wouldn't
That
shut up
Miller
long
won
enough to get
and a
anybody
slip.
else a word in edgeways.
Well, that would be my assumptions. I refuse to watch anything that will give Nigel Farage a platform. You're the only
Although,
platform.
the only time I would say watch it is the milkshake incident.
Yeah, that's pretty
Fine.
fucking funny.
Hilarious.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Rocks thrown up in the
He
day.
did throw rocks in today. I will say, don't throw rocks at people. You might hit the wrong person.
Nah,
right?
throw rocks
Aye,
are
throw a
racist.
fucking
I'm
brick
cool
in
with
the
Yeah,
that.
throw the rocks, make your aim right.
Yeah, if you're practicing for months beforehand, so you're like a crack shot with a rock, I will then accept maybe you should. Even if the milkshake's got rocks in it and you fire it at him, I'm cool with that as well. Right?
Just a slushy.
Because we can't possibly support Nigel. It's mental that guy still gets to be in politics. Just Google Nigel Farage lying, and it's a long list. Anyway. But anyway, none of that matters because we're going to the future the Tories and UKIP want. The mutated wasteland where everybody is living in a hellscape apart from the people that live deep underground. Anyway.
That's the news.
Also known as Cumbernauld.
Or Cumbernauld, as sometimes people call it, yeah.
I'm joking. I have nothing against Cumbernauld. Don't cancel me.
The people of Cumbernauld don't come after us.
You got cancelled.
They don't have internet in Cumbernauld. What are you talking about?
They've got webbed feet.
I mean, again,
Fucking freak.
yeah, by the way, it turns out this entire TTRPG is actually set in Cumbernauld. Just we've not mentioned that.
That
yet.
makes sense.
Aye.
With the mutants, it makes sense, man.
Also, if you want to laugh, Google Cumbernauld Comic Con. That was the one that guy done years ago, wasn't it? When it's have you seen that one? Never mind.
Oh, I will not actually name the company that did it.
Oh, are they a bad
Oh, is
company?
it?
If you
No.
Google it, Cumbernauld Comic Con, you'll find a video. It's very amusing.
But is it the big Glasgow comic thing? What it's called?
I'm not,
No, that's
I'm
what
not
she is.
naming the company.
Oh, is that who you're not?
Oh.
Okay. No, that's it. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
None of this is relevant. Let's play the game. That's enough chit chat bullshit for the start. So, as always, we start off the camera, the POV view from the camera, the third person view. The camera can see lots of feet walking around on the ground and some kind of darkened room, lights flickering around about it. These feet are different than normal. This isn't paws crushed into boots or normal things. This is like mechanical feet walking all around about it. The camera starts to pan up and was looking directly into the robotic face of a Pleasure Bot 9000. If you've seen artificial AI, that old Spielberg movie, remember
Yeah.
Gigolo Joe? Like one of those faces. Beautiful, flawless human face with blue neon light behind it. It looks direct into the camera and says, "Have you gained consciousness?" And then the camera spins, goes up through the earth, up into the sky, spins around a bit, and then shoots through the crowds towards our intrepid gang of Bowie, Cobb, Tabby, and some of their friends that they've met recently in a cave, plotting and planning their next move. But we're not going there just yet. Oppenheimer, you left the group some time ago. Now, did you think of a good reason to leave in the 3 weeks you've not played with us, Logan, or do you want me to do that for you?
It just snorting a lot of lines, and
Okay, no, you did not. Here's what happened. You were standing beside Christ, what's the lizard guy's name? We just said that a minute ago. Ringo, and you were refusing to let him leave. However, you did feel eyes on you from various parts of the compound. The dogs, some of the dogs you felt were watching you, although you couldn't quite be sure. Ringo, on a couple of occasions, tried to wander off, and you stopped him, just through threats of violence or just general intimidation tactics. But your mind wandered. Your mind had wandered to a specific story you'd been told. The name, Einstein. The abomination cried out a name as it died. Curie. Specifically a Curie that you know.
Mm-hmm.
And in that moment, a trance hits you. Your disembodied forms flies from... Crush that close at the mic, please, next time so we can hear it better. Yeah, Barry, your bag of crisps.
It was just a packet rustling.
Oh, it's biscuits, that's okay. As long as it's a
Bag of biscuits.
a full bag of custard creams.
Bag of biscuits.
They are very good.
I have to eat on the stream. It's my thing.
We don't mind. As
Yeah,
long
that's
as we can't hear the crunch, 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 crunch.
Wait till the dramatic moment, then start going. Anyway, so your spirit lifts from your body, and you tumble through the sky. You float above the ape settlement, and you see somebody looking real sad. This ape, kind of green clothing, wearing boots, gloves on, hood pulled up, and she's sitting some distance away from the rest of them. She's kind of climbed up onto the top of a building, and she's watching. You see various apes gain her attention. This appears to be some kind of gathering. People are swapping food, others are just talking, and she stares at a group of gorillas for a while. Then she stares specifically at another chimpanzee dressed quite similar to her. And then finally she watches for a long time an orangutan who is standing on top of a soapbox. Metal implants down the side of his face, one arm completely robotic, shouting to the crowds. Through your trance, so you can't make out what he's saying until you hear the word "Watchers be kind to us." The words "Watchers be kind to us." On that "Watchers be kind to us," you go spinning back into your body, and you find yourself no longer standing in the dog outpost. You're no longer in the marketplace. You appear to have left, and you're disorientated for a moment. You look around and you realise that you're in the woods. You can see off in the distance the lake that surrounds the ape outpost. You know the ape outpost is in the middle of this large lake. There's smaller islands, and the apes tend to spread themselves between them. But there's a larger one in the middle that's got the kind of remains of the greenhouse, the one that you're repairing so you can have food. And you've got this unbelievable need and desire to go and help Curie. You know what's happened to her dad. You know you can bring her some peace, and you know that she needs your help. What are you doing?
Fuck her down. I'm going to find my group. No,
You're gonna find yours.
go and find Curie. I was going to say.
You're going to go and find Curie. That's absolutely fine. Before you do that, give me a scry roll.
Scry.
Three successes. Holy shit! This is why I'm killing off the scryers. By the way, guys, too many successes there.
That's 3 successes.
You now know, so
You did have 8 dice, so the chances were pretty high.
That's true.
I think
But
it
3
gets
is still a good roll.
yeah. To get one success with 8 dice is pretty reasonable. Above that, but anyway, that's good. In this moment, you feel a bit of fear. The visions come back to you. They swim before you. And it occurs to you that you're going to need help here. Your friends are strong. And Curie needs your help, but you're going to need backup with this. You also got a vision of where you think your friends might be. There was a cave, and you think you know exactly where they are, and you know if you hurry, you can get there by tomorrow morning.
See where I am now.
Yeah.
Is
I'll say that you're about here on the map, right? So
right.
you're about here, and in the very far
Anyone's
distance.
map still the the
Oh,
Covered in bees.
the old one, my
Yeah.
bad. That was sorry, my mistake. I was showing you that map before, wasn't I? Oh, hold on, how do I do this?
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
if it was just mine.
No, it's just be. Why is it not letting me do this piece of shit? God damn it. See, this is meant to be as easy as just moving a tag from a map to something else, and it says like, nah, I can't do anything. Not duplicate. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Right, I'll try and fix that, but I don't know what's going on. You know what I'll do? Honestly, such a pain in the ass, this game. See, when Leon does a Roll20, it looks effortless, by the way. It all works all the time. See, when I do it, it looks like a monkey trying to play the clarinet.
Well, if it's the right monkey.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. A monkey would be better.
To be honest, the effort to, running one game is quite a lot. Like I remember making a map with the Fog of War in it, where like the walls, you could like draw on the walls and that kind of thing. That took fucking ages.
Yeah, this is more or less what I find with these things. So that work. See, that should just right. I hate to have to do this. I'm just going to quickly refresh it because see, sometimes that.
So he died.
He did die, and it's
Rest in
me
peace,
now. I'm taking over.
I am the
Leon's
captain
the
now.
new DM.
This is what you planned all along, just domination and takeover.
What
It
the
was always
fuck?
dominated.
It's put me in the wrong goddamn side of it. Piece of shit.
Wrong stream, Lee. Wrong stream.
That's my camera over there.
My God, Lee, put on some damn pants.
This is his chatterbait, man.
No.
I feel like we're hiding behind his computer.
Yeah.
It feels really weird.
Oh god.
We're all
damn
just
it.
being creeps on him when he doesn't know it's like a hidden camera.
It feels like that.
Nope.
Hey.
Thank you, Vonnie. Nah, and you know what? It still didn't fix the thing. Very nice. Everyone's showing me the things. Okay, guys, I'll work this out in a minute. But yeah, you're a little bit away, Logan.
Okay.
So what we'll do is you know where your friends are and you can head towards them. I'm assuming you want to do so, or else this is going to be a real boring stream where you're doing something. Although it'd be boring, it'd be exciting. Just it'd be boring for
Nah,
other
I'll
people who
go-
are here and don't get to do anything.
Nah, fuck them. They had that moment. Nah, let's go get them.
It'd be funny if you did that, to be fair.
Just
I mean,
like get you set up for a full
It would make me laugh as well if he's like, nah, these guys suck. I'm just going to go my own way. So yeah. So knowing where they are, you go as fast as you can and you travel through the night, arriving in the morning to cave. You see a couple of the reptile tribe sitting guard at the entrance of it. They're just kind of lounging about. Do you want to approach?
Who's a
Guys,
reptile?
I'm gonna have to reset my thing. I'll be back in a second.
The reptiles are well, that's what Barry is. She's Bowie's kind of a reptile. Are you again, Barry?
A bearded dragon.
Yeah, she's a bearded dragon. You met the turtle. He was also he was
a war
turtle.
tortoise.
He's a war tortoise. You've met a few of these guys. You know, it's just this is where the reptiles are.
I'll go up to the main doors and say, I'm looking for Bowie.
So as you approach, they kind of like they draw their weapons and they see a kind of like older ape before them. They kind of study you for a moment. And then one kind of nods and like, are you Uppy? Are you Oppenheimer? You kind of fit his description. I'm going to assume the gang's mentioned you at some point.
Probably.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Kill one
He
side.
said kill
We
on
forgot he
sight.
existed.
Yeah, we'll have mentioned him at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're going to usher you inside, and then they're going to bring you before the group. There's 3 the reptile tribe plus Meatloaf, who you've not seen since the first night when you discovered the beacon, and then you see your friends before you, and a rat that you have never met before.
I point to that. Like, who the fuck's this? Have I been replaced?
Hey! I run up and give you a hug.
I'm like a bit. Cannot be asked for this hug, but I'll take it anyway.
She's one of them huggers that just squeezes you and she doesn't give a shit if you don't want to hug.
Oh,
I'll walk up to him in my Spider-Man costume.
Yep.
And I'll say, "A lot's changed."
I just like look up Cobb and I'm like, I can tell.
I'm a celebrity now, but I want to just make sure that you know that it's not gonna change me. You know, we
So still got to be the racist to monkeys in.
yeah well, I'm a bear, so you know, bears be bearing.
Fair.
yep.
Wait, that's another one. I'm gonna write that down. Bears be bearing. Yep, they're gonna love that.
New catchphrase.
All makes complete sense.
What did you where have you been? Oppie?
It's a long story, to be fair. I'm just really tired. When you get this mission done, you know, and when you do our jobs here.
Oh, we kind of already did the mission.
Our mission, I need your help.
Oh, you have a mission for us?
New mission? Ooh.
We need to get Curie. Remember, you always said no to it the first time, but now I'm back, so we kind of need to do that.
Well,
I remember this. Okay.
we had
We
to
can do this.
well we still have that meeting with the leader of the lizard camp, right?
I can wait. Right? No? Maybe?
But
I don't know.
I'm gonna press Oppie for more details on this mission.
Yeah, what do you need from us?
well, it's a rescue mission. We need to try and save Curie's dad, which his name's Einstein.
Nope.
If he is,
Nope, Einstein's dead.
no, he's not.
Yep, Einstein is very, very dead. You just killed Einstein.
I-
You're pretty sure you were there for that.
This may be Lee's
Yeah,
voice, but
I put my hand through his ribcage.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. When did
You
that
are you are saying you are going to Curie because Curie needs your help.
We
Curie
get-
was Einstein's daughter.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. So
Aye.
why do we need to tell him?
We need
You're
I
to
killed
you're-
him because he was trying to kill us.
yeah,
Your
it was
visions explained in detail a few minutes ago.
it was this
Can't remember.
it was this half robot, part
So,
ape, and it was pretty freaky,
He was an
pretty
abomination.
traumatizing. I think you've just repressed it.
And we
Don't-
put
I
him
really
out of
don't
his
remember.
misery.
You know, the creepy squirrel, and then I pull out
You
my little
guys,
squirrel bit
you
that I've got.
guys, Logan wasn't there.
Logan wasn't there for that part of the mission. Oh, was he not in
Mm-mm.
that one either? Look, how
Logan
many
wasn't
have
in
you
that
turned up
episode,
to?
if you remember, because we said,
I
"Oh,
remember all
Logan
the
will be
three
great in this
seasons.
episode." He wasn't in it. That's why you don't remember.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, that's why.
that's true.
You've turned up for any of these. Okay, that I forgot. I thought you were actually in that one. I think you were the one, and
It's
I set
okay.
this all up for you, and then you didn't turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, valid point. Sorry, I forgot. Einstein is dead. Curie's the one. Curie's the one that is at the island that you wanted to help.
So why do we need her then?
Because your visions told you that she needed your help, and she's an ape, and you wanted to help her, and you know her, and it's super
Fuck, you're
duper sad that her dad got turned into a robot and
Does
then
she-
was
does she know?
crying.
She doesn't know.
Oh fuck, this is gonna be challenging. Then. Okay. uh,
This is great.
My vision says we need to help her. So.
That's fair enough.
What happened in your vision?
You can describe this any way you want, mate.
Lee, you describe it and pretend you're me.
He's forgotten what you said.
Right, okay. Your vision took you to Curie, and you were watching her, and you remember when she was a child, and you remembered what happened when she lost her father. Her father was actually dragged away by watchers right in front of her. And that kind of traumatized her. After that, she was never the same kind of happy little chimpanzee she'd always been. She didn't socialize as much, which is unusual for them. She kind of picked the solitary life. She would kind of quick to anger, and then even her mother abandoned. Her mother kept looking for Einstein, and eventually she disappeared one day as well. Nobody knew what happened to her. She took on the role of the hunter because she said she preferred it, going out into the wilderness looking for food, she'd claim, but everyone kind of suspects she was always looking for her parents, or at least some kind of sign of them. And then over time, she's kind of became more paranoid and more suspicious. And the visions that you saw was that she's back in the ape encampment, but she's watching specific apes. One of whom was like kind of an abomination himself and had like all the kind of the implants, and the other two, you weren't sure why she was watching them. But the impression you got was that there's something wrong with these people, and it's going to help the resistance if you help Curie.
Okay.
So he relays that to you guys, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, if it helps the resistance, we may as well do it.
Could we, could you show us those areas, or maybe the specific apes that she was looking into? Or do you want to go to Curie first?
Go to Curie first.
It's a tough conversation, but yeah, maybe. Okay.
Some option, I think.
Well, we could go to her, or we could go to specifically to those apes that her mum was looking for.
The only one that you got a good view of, Logan, that you would definitely recognise again is the one that had the kind of the implants.
Oh,
The ones
implant
that are
guy?
kind of blurry.
Fuck. We'll go to the implant man.
Okay, right.
I don't know.
Again, that is a bit of a distance away, guys. You don't have to just say I pick Guy. We'll
No.
lag that out.
You give me that option.
Right. Also, right. So what I will say, Mercury will turn up while you're having this discussion. This goes on for some time. You go back and forward and kind of try and work out what's happening. Mercury turns up, and he specifically seeks out Bowie. One of these that he kind of like seems to trust the most. Beckons her over. Have you decided what you're going to do? I've tried to speak to Piaf, but he's unwilling to cooperate at the moment. He says he doesn't trust you.
Since when does Piaf trust anyone? No.
At that point, he kind of laughs.
No. Keep working on him. See if you can wear him down. We've got a new mission at the moment. A friend of ours needs our help. But we'll be back. And hopefully at that point, Piaf may be more amenable to a conversation.
Well, if you can make a big enough noise and maybe deal the Watchers a blow, show him that you're serious, that'll impress him at least enough to get a meet.
Do that.
So yeah, if you're going to go and do something, I'm not saying plaster your name all over it, but maybe bring back some proof that it was you.
Cause an explosion. Got it.
He looks at you and looks concerned, like.
I'm currently.
I just. She's kidding. She's kidding.
Sorry.
I hope.
I'll currently start making a bomb.
Cobb, give me a potions roll to see if you make a explosive of some kind.
Oh damn, we're making one.
Oh fuck.
Can I assist him?
Success.
You got a success. You have certainly put some compounds together which are definitely volatile and
I
could
stay
be
as
used
far
to.
away from Cobb as I can.
To be honest, guys, like I'll do like a wee like masterclass on making bombs. It's really easy to make bombs. You just put a bunch of dangerous chemicals together, and then that's it.
The fumes have got to.
It's
Disclaimer: he's not actually being serious. Don't try this at home, kids.
no, don't do no.
No, don't.
But if you want to, start with orange juice. Apparently that.
Drink the orange juice, because that'll
Yep.
help you think better.
That is
Drink
correct,
it while
yes.
you're making the bomb. Keep all
Oh.
things separate.
Keep hydrated.
That's it.
Hydration is important when building your bomb.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's all good advice. Please don't build any bombs. However, if you want to, that's up to you. You
Cobb's
take no
new face is on
responsibility.
the bomb thingy.
Oh, Cobb approves bombs. Oh, shit. Right.
Made by orange juice.
Staying hydrated and bombs. Okay, cool. So Mercury will start speaking to Meatloaf and the others that he's rescued. They'll kind of go back and forward. And they'll talk about how they're going to move forward with your plans. And they also tell you that they're going to do some recon around the reptile enclosure to see what they could possibly, if they see anything unusual happening, anyone that's maybe trying to tattle on you guys. Anyway, with that, you leave. If you've taken any damage or anything, you can heal that up, and you make your way
Yeah.
to the
Okay.
ape enclosure. Oh, sorry, the ape outpost. Now, I think I have a thing for this, by which I mean, of course, I absolutely do. Right, so here's the ape outpost.
My experience points have cleared themselves off, and I haven't done anything with them.
Well, I ain't touched them, so you got a note how many you had?
I had 15, but it's now saying 0.
Just put it back up.
Put them back in. Always good to keep notes, guys, and keep a note off paper as well, because sometimes these things are janky as fuck. Like, for example, when you can't change the fucking map on something that should be easy to do.
Hands.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take a note of all my skills then.
It's also not a bad idea, yeah. Even if it's just the names of the skills, so
Actually,
you've got
I'm
that
gonna
stuff.
do that because on my luck, everything will go. I'll do it at the back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so I'll say that you're making your way across to the ape enclosure. Just for funsies, let's do this. Logan, roll me a d10.
No. Nine.
Okay, on your way to the ape enclosure, you come across a pile of vehicles rising about 20 feet into the air, piled atop on each other, almost like they've been kind of built into like some kind of fort. It's no really obvious ways they've done. No really obvious ways they've done that. There's signs of habitation. There's a tower. There's like a tower on one, and they've got totems kind of all over. There's also some spikes and barbed wiring around the top. Doesn't appear to be any obvious way in.
Do I know a way in?
No, never seen this thing before in your life. It's a bit off the beaten track. You've kind of tried. You've taken a couple of shortcuts in it. Somebody has somehow piled up a bunch of old vehicles. Don't have to go here. Just it's there.
What is this place?
I have no idea. This like it's all brand new from the last time I walked this way.
We're on a ad break.
Oh. Ad 1 of 3. Jesus Christ, that's so many ads.
Do, 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 do,
Dee-da-ba-ba-doo-boo. Fun
I
thing
thought
is,
That's
it
as
was
well,
very-
only like
da, da.
weird thing
I
is
thought
like,
you subscribed.
well, I'm subscribed, yeah, but apparently Sanity Check Gaming's not subscribed to itself, so Sanity Check Gaming gets the ads.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm subscribed. Oh wait, hold on, actually, I'm subscribed to this. I shouldn't get the ads. I bet you I've taken my sub. I bet you my subs off.
We got 6
Uh,
viewers, so that's not too bad.
Ooh, that's
I'm
Callum.
not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
You guys aren't viewing the thing, man. You guys suck.
Why
I'm
should I?
not. I
don't
get
get
ads
paid
on
for
mine
it.
now.
And we're
so-
back, I think.
And we're back. Hold on, I'm just gonna use my Prime subscription. There we go. There we go. I won't get ads anymore. I just realised actually, the reason I was getting ads on my phone is because I forgot to resubscribe. Right, so as we're saying, we've came across a kind of fort. Logan, it's not this isn't you. You've just never seen this before. You've never been this particular way. This could have been here for a long time. The cars themselves look old and wrecked, and it looks like something piled them up at some point, and then people have moved in, and they've kind of like fortified it a little bit. So there's spikes, there's tarpaulins over part of it. There's like a little tower. It's just a belt. It's just somebody's there. You just don't have to go in. You just can ignore it completely. It's a weird thing that you saw.
I'll go up to it.
Okay, so Cobb, are you sneaking up to it, or are you just walking up to what you think is maybe the front?
I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up right to the front. Looks quite interesting.
Okay, cool.
Is there like a sign saying keep out or anything?
There's various signs saying like stay away,
Oh,
but like they're not like.
We should obviously go in then.
You
Yeah.
should definitely go.
if they want you to stay away, that's where the best stuff is.
Yeah.
That's in the inviting.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as you walk up to, you hear a voice coming from inside. Hey, you! What's your business at Flynn's Tower?
Was that Flynn or Flint?
Flynn
please,
was
it's
my
Fred.
name. Flynn.
Hi.
Hi.
What does it look like?
Just see a voice. You don't see a person.
I'm gonna just shout out. Where? I don't know where you are. I am Cobb. This is Tabby. Hello. Where
Oh,
are
we've got
you?
nothing.
Are
Okay.
Can we come in?
Can we come forwards, closer?
Why?
We're friends.
Yes.
Friends?
Sees are merchants. Sees are merchants.
Oppie shouts to the see your merchants. Right, okay.
Is Debussy here with us? Because
Obviously, has not came with you, no.
No,
We-
he's trying to work
I was
on
going to
here.
say we got our scrap dude, but never mind.
we
We've
have
got wares to sell.
we have things we could trade. Do you want to trade?
Maybe.
You have a
come forward.
Spider-Man costume.
I'm not giving them this.
Don't worry.
This is my secret identity.
Okay. And you hear like a kind of grinding sound, and the part of the wall that you've picked at random kind of comes down. It looks like they've just created some kind of really elaborate way of making it like a drawbridge, and it kind of falls down.
Ooh.
That's fancy.
And out strides this guy. A bear.
Oh, shit.
That's so cool. I just look and I'm like,
It's Robin
you're
Hood.
so cool.
Have we heard of this guy before? Like,
Hold on.
Mm-mm.
I'm not done yet, guys. There's more.
I'm drawing this in my map and I'm like, this is dude here.
So Flynn walks out, hello, kind of hobbles forward, aged, and standing beside him is this guy.
Damn,
Damn.
that's mostly right.
that guy's jacked.
That's a buff rat. And
Jeez,
finally, this one comes out.
Oh.
I will
cute.
say the mouse and the rat are much smaller. Flynn's not big for a bear. Like, I mean, bears are usually massive. This is like maybe 3/4 size bear, so still big by most
How-
standards.
How are the mice, pardon the rats, reacting to my presence? Do they look weird about me being there?
Don't seem bothered.
Okay. Hi guys, we got
Oh.
some stuff to sell.
Hello. We greet you in the traditional bear way. Um,
Okay, which is
I put
uh,
out my hand to shake immediately.
I do that also.
he looks your hand.
I'm Tabby. This is my paw, even.
He kind of looks at them, and he kind of looks at his companions. Vivaldi kind of pulls a scrap spear from his back, kind of twirls it around and holds it like as if he's ready to strike, and then kind of looks up at Flynn. Flynn goes over, kind of holds his hand up, and kind of like gingerly holds it out to shake Cobb's hand first. His 3/4 huge bare hand envelops Cobb's, and he shakes it, not particularly, not with a massive amount of strength. And this point, you kind of realize that this dude's old,
Hmm.
like old as fuck. And he gets Tabby. He kind of like he peers quite closely. And you notice that like his eyes are kind of cloudy, and he kind of shakes your hand as well. What is your business at my tower?
We
It's a
have
nice tower.
yes.
Is it just the three of you?
Vivaldi speaks up. Don't tell him anything, Grandad.
Granddad.
Oh, that's real sweet.
The mate slit
You
his
guys
throat.
like family? These are my family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wave.
It's just is anyone? Is it just me and Cobb?
So at the moment, it's just you and Cobb, yeah.
Okay, Cobb's my family.
Tabby's mine.
I'm just standing a little distance behind them, observing.
But
Same.
we don't have many friends on the roads, and it's good to see a face that is willing to talk. I just wanted to say thank you for that. Um, are you in the Resistance, or are you guys fans of the Resistance? I'm Resistance
I give them
approved.
a flyer.
Yep.
I will say that it is the mouse, whose name is Boulanger. If anyone didn't read it at the
Cute
top of
one.
the page. Yeah, the little cute mouse
So
that's kind of
cute.
dressed like she's in a fantasy thing. You can see where I ripped off these images. They're clearly from fantasy stuff. So she is small for now, so she takes it, so like holding it like this and kind of reads it. And she looks up at you, Tabby, and without moving her mouth says, "Thank you very much."
You're welcome.
Directly
say it
into your
out loud.
mind. Yeah, you say it out loud.
Well, I say it
Yeah.
out loud. But
She kind of nods, and she goes back, kind of carrying her bit of paper.
I'm like, wait, Cobb, she's like us.
They are. They're.
I think to her because I don't know how this works. Read my mind.
She does not respond. It does not work that way.
Are
Tabby doesn't
you
know.
are you all corrupted?
Special.
Special. Yeah. Are you
Mhm.
all different?
Flynn kind of like draws back his kind of his elderly gum at this point. You see some kind of like large but kind of yellowed and a few broken teeth in there. No, we're not.
Oh.
Just my granddaughter. But she is welcome here.
I'll look at Tabby before saying it.
I glow a little bit just so they sort of know that like I'm kind of being like, don't worry, we understand.
I'll
I only go a little bit because I don't want to like
can
blind
I
everyone.
can I run really fast and like tap Flynn on the in the back of the shoulder?
So just to clarify, you want to move quickly towards the elderly guy while they're all on guard, yeah?
More.
Uh,
Yeah. I thought it'd be funny.
That's fine. Okay.
That's how you get shotgun to the face.
Yep.
yep.
Okay. Tabby, as you start to glow brighter, Boulanger's her eyes like somehow widen and like the pupils dilate massively, and she's like, "Whoo!" Like she's clearly like very impressed by this and thinks this looks cool. Vivaldi kind of like tenses his gigantic rat muscles somehow, and
okay.
at this point, Cobb goes shooting forward at lightning fast
wait.
speed.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay. He also has. Okay.
It's got a bad idea.
So, as you kind of shoot forward, Vivaldi opens his mouth, and it appears to open much wider than it possibly should. And his teeth aren't rat teeth, as you notice them. It's like they immediately kind of sprout and become larger, and like come down into like proper terrifying bear teeth. And he roars like the most terrifying bear. Like this is something that you'd maybe hear off of Truffaut or something when he
I
was really
smile.
fucking pissed off.
I look real
Um,
excited.
Okay.
I tense and I draw my daggers, my Bowie knife at this sound because I'm like, oh, we
Yeah.
got trouble.
Valley, it is that loud. Cobb, take a point of doubt. As you spring forward, it's almost like a wall of sound kind of knocks you back.
How do I take doubt?
Are you
it goes to your wits, mate.
are you guys the mutated tribe? I say real quietly.
Flynn kind of like looks and says, I am not. Okay, you seem kind of searching for the word special, as you said. But my grandchildren, they were cast out when they were very small.
Me too.
And he kind of nods sadly and says,
People just don't understand.
in my visions I saw that they would be helpful. And one day when they leave this place. And at that point, he actually looks at you two, and his eyes go completely roll back and go black. And he's going to see if he can do some scrying.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
I think
This could be bad.
is he having?
Can I destroy it?
Is he
No,
having
you
a
don't get
stroke?
success.
Can I help him scry?
You can't help him scry, no. He falls to one knee as he's scrying. And immediately Bollinger and Vivaldi kind of run to his side. Grandfather, you shouldn't. You're becoming too frail for this. And he kind of like waves him away, and he stands back after a few moments. And he points to you two, and then kind of, your friends. Now he's squinting real hard because he can't really see Bowie and Oppie that well. They should
We
come
walk up.
closer. Coming up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they just we weren't too sure if you guys were friendly or not, and we didn't want to come on too strong.
Hmm.
They're not the same as us though, so maybe I'm not sure how they'll react. Don't worry, they're fine.
Well, he looks at Cobb, Bowie, and Tabby and says, "You will be very important to the future of the valley and what happens." And he looks at Oppie, and you kind of see this intense sadness kind of cross over his face. He says,
Oh.
"You also," but then he kind of like shakes off.
Is something gonna happen to Opie? That
Don't be
didn't
a
look
shite
good.
bag, say it.
Just, you are a seer.
Opie, you scry and see what he saw.
That's
Not
scry
up
off.
that way. You can scry right now if you want. I will say, if you want to do a proper scry, in the moment visions can hit, and like this is when they overtake you. If you want to do a proper scry, this is going to take some time. This is going to be you setting out all your scrying gear.
Maybe do it afterwards.
You can do it right. I mean, if you want, he's like, he will wave, say, if you wish to come in, I feel I can trust you to not give away this location at the moment.
I was
Well,
going to try
that's
and make
nice.
them. I was going to make them join the ape tribe if there's only like a couple of them. So like,
They're not apes.
yeah, but okay.
Sort of rattle. The apes will immediately drive them out because the apes,
Two
all
rats
tribes.
and a bear.
Yeah, the apes
Yeah,
don't
but-
even
Are
like
corrupted,
me.
and
I'm an elder. I see what happens, no?
I don't think it works like that.
Doesn't work that way, no. It's basically there is tainted that are allowed to kind of like briefly stay with the tribe. Like, see if a corrupted goes out into the valley and then like performs feats that are very impressive, or like comes back with riches to trade, then people will do so. But like, if you just turn up and you're corrupt, nobody trusts you. Like, you won't. Nobody will mate with you. Basically, you'll kind of like be your own thing. And it's only ones that have done really impressive stuff, and it's few and far between. And quite often, even then, after a little while, everything you've done is kind of forgotten. You're always kind of considered in low regard. So most corrupted tend to just leave, or get driven out, or just come back when they need something. But you're never it never seems to matter. Racism is real. This is how animals are racist.
Yep, speciesist.
Speciesist. This was just a little aside, by the way, guys. We don't have to spend much time on this. I just thought
I was
it'd be
going to
fun.
say that. Fuck these
I
guys.
just
Let's
thought
go.
it was cool that they were corrupted.
Well, do you
Also
guys
something for you guys for later on as well.
do you guys do you guys know if there's a way to like remove being corrupted? Not that, you know, I don't know if you want to, Tabby, but not that I want to, but I was just wondering if there was.
Flynn kind of holds up his hand and said, "Yes, there is."
How? Tell me. I mean, you know, if you want.
The humans left much that could. They left much good and much bad and much things we don't understand. But there was talk. I say talk. I have had visions of a serum, of a potion. It glows bright. It glows bright purple. It was called Ragan. Regen. Regen. Regen.
Regain.
Oregano. No.
He does not know. He does not know the human language very well.
Yeah.
And it would restore anything to its proper state.
Is this something that the Watchers would have?
Looks at you. One time when my grandchildren were very young, they asked me the same question, and I spent days scrying and looking and trying to find something for them. All I know is that it exists, and it is ancient, and the Watchers have much technology. They could maybe have some of this, but why would you need it? Your powers are part of yourself.
I don't mind being different. I think it's quite cool.
I have a gift for you. You will be important, and I should provide you with something. So, you're going to get to roll on a table.
I love presents.
Is that just Tabby and Cobb?
For each of you. So, time to get some random bullshit.
Yeah.
Yay!
My favorite thing.
Tabby first. Roll.
Yep.
Would you prefer to roll on the Mutant Year Zero table or the Gen Lab Alpha table?
I'll roll on the Gen Lab Alpha. I'll roll on the new one. Why not?
Okay, that's fine. All right. If you could roll me a D66, please.
45.
That's
45.
that's the lowest I've seen it.
Okay. So you are provided. He goes in to the back and he comes back with a Polaroid camera.
It's
I used one of them
magic.
at the weekend.
I feel like we already have one of those.
These have
We,
one of these
we,
on?
we do.
All right.
Oh,
Okay,
we
you can
do.
roll again then. You can roll again.
56.
56. I think that is literally roll again if you do that one. So hold on.
Okay.
Yep, roll again.
Let's see.
61.
Was that 31?
61.
61.
60.
These
Roll
are quite
again.
low.
Dear Lord. 43.
43.
Roll
Okay,
again.
this no, you get this. You can get this one. Okay, he pulls out a weapon, and at first you think, oh, this looks like a kind of like a gun, like a handgun, but then you're like, it's not. This is a nail gun.
Oh.
So yeah, I will.
Motherfucker.
This is a crazy thing. Let's get you that.
Logan,
I'm just
Flagon
like,
in the chat is saying
whoa.
that he's in the motherfucking house.
Who?
Someone called Flagon.
Who the fuck's flagging?
Falcon?
Sounds like some Nazi shit. Oh, Falcon!
Falcon.
Oh,
Oh, hey Falcon.
is
How
it
you getting on,
Falcon?
mate?
Sorry, Falcon. I might be dyslexic. I don't know.
I'm
But-
not gonna
Falcon, how are you,
that
mate?
is.
It's a guy that we know.
Hi.
Hey, Falcon.
I'm seeing him Thursday, I know. Just
Ah.
wanted to do
Cheers for joining, man.
Yeah,
Well-
Falcon is an absolute legend.
We
Yeah, yeah.
welcome legends.
Legends welcome.
Legends walk amongst us, yes. Okay, so let's see. That's an artifact. There we go. I need to add another. God, there's so many of these things now. Add a
I'm real
habit
happy with my nail gun.
with your weird thing that you got.
I'm
yeah.
just collecting weapons, you guys.
Okay. And I'm going to. There we go, and it should be there. Jesus Christ, man! Right into the
Bless
mic.
you.
Hey,
Um,
Peter.
Okay, guys, there you go. So you're provided with a nail gun, a pistol-like tool that is loaded with nails and meant for construction, but can also be used as a lethal weapon. Gain +2 gear to shoot near range and jury-rig weapon damage 2. There are D66 nails in the gun. So yeah, you do have a nail gun. So
I'm
that's fun.
pretty excited.
Okay, that's fine. Pistol. Okay. Vary, would you like to roll on the Mutant Year Zero table, or would you like to roll on the Genlag Alpha table?
I'm gonna go with the year 0 table.
Ooh, okay. If you roll a D666, which is why it was so low before, guys.
311.
311. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. Okay. There we go. As artifacts. 311, you said, yeah? Okay. This one, he pulls out a long metallic device that he kind of flips around and clicks on. It is it's a flashlight.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So that may or may not come in useful. You've not got that one already, have you?
Nope.
Cool. So yeah, you've got a flashlight, which I can definitely find here somewhere. There we go.
Jesus, got 10 viewers.
Well, check us out. We never get them viewers. I'm sad that you have came in at the point where I'm literally just dishing out some kind of like prizes for doing stuff. Guys, be funny while I'm doing this.
Well, prizes that
way to
we've
put pressure on us.
we can talk about the amazing prizes that we've had in the past. My Spider-Man costume, child size, but I'm a raccoon in this game, so it kind of matches out pretty well. I got a toy dinosaur. I have 2 co-hires, one for my Spider-Man costume and one for, I don't know. Never mind.
Okay, Leon, that's enough of that. Right, okay, you're sounding
Okay.
really under pressure there. Leon, would you like to roll on the old table or the new table?
Yep, but if I get another fucking coat hanger, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Okay, so is that the new table's the Gen Lab Alpha artifact table or or the Mutant Year Zero artifact table. So it's always going to be artifact.
You can get pretty good stuff from either, I reckon.
Yeah.
Some things aren't useful, like a guitar hasn't been very useful for me, but still.
I'll go for the Gen Lab Alpha, I think.
Okay, a D66 then, please, pal.
66.
That's roll again. Anything above 55 is roll again.
43.
That's what I got.
Try again.
Unless you want a
Jesus.
nail gun.
61. I'll try again.
It's a reroll.
12.
12.
12. Okay, I think we might have had this one already. You have got a biker jacket.
Oh, sweet. That's what my other
Yeah.
coat hanger's for.
There was a reason you had that hanger.
That's what I need
Yeah.
it for.
Manifest it.
You can
I
put
like
the biker
That's-
jacket over your Spider-Man costume to hide it.
That's
I
true.
mean, it would function as a disguise. That is true.
I'm pretty sure, like, some Spider-Man, there's like a punk Spider-Man.
That's actually
yeah.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go for that. I'll start talking there. Oh, British accent! Oh, let's go! Fucking
It goes all the way up to 11.
all
There
the
we
way
go.
up to
Help
11.
what you doing?
But this
So
one
you
goes
have-
up to 11.
A leather jacket from the old age, adorned with shiny metal studs, offers limited protection but impresses anyone nearby. Your armor rating is 2, and gear bonus +1 to any dominate, which is really useful. Manipulate or intimidate, which are all the same thing in this game. But yeah, you've got a biker jacket. There is actually a picture for the biker jacket as well, but it's a real pain in the ass to like crop them both. So do not get. It's just imagine Negan's leather jacket. That's what it looks like.
Fantastic.
Cool. And Logan, would you like to roll on the Mutant Year Zero or the Gen Lab Alpha tables?
What's the difference?
The Gen Lab Alpha Tables has got less stuff on it, but some of it's very, very cool. And the Mutant Year Zero stuff has got lots of stuff on it, but some of it is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant like for Rollins, the D6. What one's D66?
Gen Lab Alpha is D66. Mutant Year Zero is D666.
I'll do the 600.
What'd you get?
524.
524.
Come on, generator.
524.
Did I not get it last time?
We got a generator
Oh,
last time, and
oh.
it was overpowered, and I loved it.
I'm not going to tell you what this is, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to re-roll. Do you want to re-roll?
Nah, fucking tell me.
Okay.
Please.
It's a revolver. He pulls out a gun.
Yeah, buddy!
Damn.
No.
I just became Clint Eastwood with the orangutan. What's it called?
Oh,
Any which
yes.
way. It's Clyde is the name of the.
I've just became Clyde.
Flynn's eyes widen, and he says, "Yep, this is how you died. Here you go. In my vision, here's your revolver."
That makes sense now.
He's definitely going to die when he felt like, what the hell? Yep, you are now a chimpanzee with a revolver. Sorry, an orangutan with a revolver.
Opie, can you shoot that with your feet?
Of course I can.
Could you
Of course.
theoretically have like a handgun in each hand and each foot?
That would be a foot gun.
I mean,
That's true.
That's
She's
gonna go horribly,
Yeah,
horribly
see if
wrong.
this shoots blanks, I'm going to greet. And I just get shot in the face or something.
Does it have
I will-
bullets? That's the
It
question.
has. I will say that it has 4 bullets in it.
Okay.
A gun made of heavy steel resting comfortably on your hand or foot. The weapon is a little rusty, but it's still in surprisingly good condition. It's easy to use too. So it's a gear +3 to the shoot skill, weapon damage
This would
2,
be
short
great if
range.
you weren't leaving.
How do you add that?
Don't worry
how-
about it, mate. We'll work it out at the time. Basically, see if you
Cool.
click on the shoot part. Let's add +3 to your roll. That's it. You're
Aye.
sorted. So yeah, it's useful. It's got 3 shots. So make a note of 3 shots. And like
You said 4.
I said 3 this time.
You said
Uh,
4. You
You
said
said
4
four
bullets.
first time.
I think I said 1 the first time, guys. What you saying?
You
No,
said
no,
four.
you said 4.
What's that? Did I say actually you got an armchair?
It says-
Okay, it turns into an armchair.
I'll take the armchair.
That is actually one of the things that you can get. You could have got it as well. So I was
Just
kind of hoping.
it just comes out carrying an armchair.
It's like they
It
give me
just comes
this.
out of his pocket.
You used to have been so lucky with it landing on weapons all the time because like there's so much weird stuff in there. There's like that is literally like airbeds and that kind of stuff. But anyway,
Hey,
I'll-
we had one of them in
did have one of
our
them?
last campaign.
I-
I had one of them, yeah.
I do like
So
the
3
image,
bullets.
of this like Gandalf looking like bear guy, all coming out with like a jacket, flashlight. Here's a gun. By the way,
it's like you have my crossbow and my semi-automatic weapon and my nail gun. Like what the fuck is
What?
going on here?
And my couch.
Yeah, and my couch.
Yes. I love
So yeah.
this.
He'll then offer you water and food, and he'll say that if there's anything else you want, and if you ever need his help, come back when.
How many is there? Like, I was standing in front of us.
Right
3.
now there is 3. There's Vivaldi, there is Bollinger, and there is
Okay.
Flynn.
I just look at my gun and I look at them.
Don't.
No, kidding. So, anyways, started blasting.
And they start, ba, 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 and you execute each one of the mutants that just helped you. It's up to you,
Thank
mate.
you for my present.
Nah,
we
nah,
still
I'll
need
leave
one
them.
though.
I got a torch.
You got a
Did you?
torch.
Yeah,
I knew
this.
this.
I
knew
got-
this.
I got style. That's what I got.
I will also add that, like, I think Bowie's already got like several guns, so like, I don't think she needs more guns.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, I've got a rifle tucked in my tack vest at the moment.
yeah,
I
so,
think
like,
yeah.
she's doing all right. Like, you guys are far more heavily armed than you've any right to be.
We
To be
shouldn't
honest,
have this amount of guns.
We definitely shouldn't. Definitely not.
like,
We
I thought
have
you
to
should be getting-
avoid all
armory.
checkpoints from now on forever.
I genuinely thought you should be rolling and getting things like, oh, they got the ice cream maker and the coffee. No, I mean like guns. Every single roll you get, well, it's a different type of gun. Brilliant. That's fine.
Normally,
that's
that's the type of
game
thing I would
loves us.
get.
It's okay because it works out fine because that means I can throw things at you, and you just have to use your bullets, and you've not got that many bullets.
I never rolled for my bullets, which is a thing I keep meaning to do.
What type of gun have you got?
Scott gave me a gun, but he didn't say what gun he gave me.
He gave you some kind of pistol.
I feel like he
We're
might
on
have
a
Give me a
we're on an
gun.
ad break though now.
I think he might have gave you a revolver as well. By the way,
A revolver, okay.
just roll a d6. I should have made. I should have look. That's near fair. Look, I'm not gonna make.
What?
D6. Don't screw me. 4. Okay.
Use a both
That's
got.
good.
That is good. I was just looking
Okay.
here. I noticed the revolver's actually in it twice. So yeah, I'm going to delete one of them. But yeah, use a both. Looks like you've got 2 revolvers. So that's going to take that hand out.
How many
Well,
nails
we've all
do I
got
have?
4 bullets at the moment then, because I got 4 bullets from trading with that dog guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Someone's also got a motorcycle helmet. I don't even know what happened with that. And also, someone's got a katana. Don't know what happened with that either. So what was
Scott
guys-
has
What the heck?
Did
Scott
he
has a
give it to-
katana.
Did he give
He
it to
gave me
you,
the
Carl?
katana.
Oh
It
wait, the
was
motorbike
Val, yeah.
helmet. I've not shown to everyone, so I'm thinking I must have just been putting things in here at one point
I
just
don't
last time.
think we
So
got
don't
a
worry,
bike.
no one's got that. That's okay.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
like
think
it
so.
though.
You might roll
I'm
for it later.
fairly,
To be
I'm
fair, I
fairly
think
certain
Carl
Scott was going to
would
give
look
me the
great.
katana because it's a big shiny weapon, and he was only little.
Well, unless
Yeah,
it says it on your character sheet, you ain't got it. We'll work that out later, guys. You are heavily armed, and this is meant to be a mystery episode where you do some sleuthing.
Okay.
You just don't
Okay.
need to just bah, 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 we're in charge.
No,
Cancel.
Tabby's pretty chill, to be honest.
So,
Rachel,
what,
you got,
what's next?
well, hold on before we go further. Rachel, you got the nail gun, didn't you?
Yes.
Roll me a d66.
Is this for how many nails there is?
It is.
So-
53.
It's a
No.
lot.
Holy shit! You have 53 shots with the nail gun.
It's good.
And
How much damage does it do?
it does too,
2?
but it is near range. So it's like
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
it's like
I
that's
have to
pretty
be
much
pretty
as,
close.
yeah. You have to get really close up to these things. So although that sounds cool, you need to get up to things.
I mean, it's a nail gun. It's not going to shoot far.
Yeah, they
You'd
don't.
be right at
It's
spin.
not like in films where like they can shoot like 50 meters. That's not how they work.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's not like Final Destination.
Yeah. Is that how nail guns work? Do they to actually work like actual guns? I'd never wanted to try.
So for the most part, nail guns you actually have to put them against the wall because they have to
Aye,
feel
when
the
it's too straight
pressure
up.
and then they punch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically, yes. But
yeah. I'm pretty sure like you can't. I mean, I think if you
in
put one into your
Mutant,
hand, it would
works
work. But
perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it,
I
it
mean,
just
this
has
is-
to feel a flat surface and a little bit of pressure for the actual punch.
yeah, so you'll be fine. But yeah, you can just use it like a.
I think
but
like
it's-
new ones have like safety measures so they don't actually hit skin. I think it has
I'd
to be like
imagine so.
certain texture.
Anyway, guys, 9:15.
Never
Let's
mind.
move you on. Yeah. Anyway, so here we go. So yeah, you spend some time with Flynn, Vivaldi, and Bollinger. They tell you that they will start looking for the corrupted village that you've mentioned.
Oh.
Flynn will do some scrying as much as he can. He does mention to you that he doesn't ever expect to leave the valley because he feels his time's kind of coming to an end.
That's
but
a shame.
he's glad that he's met you. And that's that. I'll write some more stuff for them to do later on.
I
This
will
be
give
fun.
them
I'll
all
give
a
you some
hug
shit.
if they will accept it before I leave.
They will. He's scried on you. He trusts you to an extent now, but he does ask you not to tell anyone else about his castle until
Don't
the
worry.
resistance has gained strength.
We were never here.
Leah
So-
will have put it on my map, but I won't put it underneath what it is in case someone steals it.
Absolutely fine. No one's going to steal your map for now. Although you might get taken by the Watchers at some point, and they might just cut open your brain. But who knows?
Yes, like all my codes, they make no sense to anyone but me.
You think? Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, you just move on. You just head towards the ape outpost. You will have to take a boat across to it. There is a small jetty that's got some apes kind of lounging about as you head up to it. I'm assuming you're kind of stowing your weapons in a kind of like out of the way kind of fashion.
100%.
if they,
Yeah.
I imagine they'll. Do they not like us having weapons?
It's more that
Uh,
you're a heavily armed group walking up, and you know there's collaborators. Collaborators exist, and do you want to walk around showing your guns off?
Right?
Mm-mm.
Nah, probably not.
I
Maggie,
tell
you
that.
know what happened in
Yeah,
Attack
boy.
Yeah, we can't stop showing these guns. That's
Hmm.
uh
I'm with you. So you
I
said up
don't know if
towards
I can hide my bow though.
your what? Your bow.
Yeah, it's not really
Bows
something you
are
can hide, right?
well. I mean, a bow is different. A bow is something that can be made in the valley. A gun is different because
Yeah.
guns are technology of the old world.
Are they
That is
no
like
rare in a way, you know? Like, is that no?
guns. They're meant to be fucking rare, but you guys keep rolling for them. So
Well, I mean,
we have all of them.
you know,
yeah.
I would say we're better hiding them all.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you've put them in. You know, you've
Yeah.
got wrapped them up a little bit. Yeah, you've
Put
I
them in
will
your
hide them
nice
in
to
my
hide them.
fur.
put them in
When
your prison pocket.
is the boat
horse
run
pocket.
by apes as well, or
Say that again.
is the
Bob?
boat run by apes?
Yeah. Any kind of most of what takes place on the lake is in the charge of the apes. This is the kind of area they've staked out. You will on occasion see other people from the valley using the lake. They
Hmm.
tend to do with the permission of the apes. There might be some kind of trade that's taking place, but at the moment, the jetty that you're going to, the one closest to the island, is run by the apes. You see a couple of orangutans. You see a couple of chimps,
Is
and
is
they're
the
just in
boat
charge.
run on? Is it like a running boat? Is it running
It's a
on like
robot, mate.
oh what?
It's actually it's a robot, but it's more like one of those boats. There's a big rope, and they kind of pull you across.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
like the
yeah.
Bucklebury Ferry.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a ferry. That's it. So as you approach, one of the orangutans kind of lumbers over to you. Stop. What's your business?
We are
Not
all.
you.
Oh,
Oppie, what's your business?
Okay, that'll be.
I need to see Curie.
I kicked dirt.
Right. Okay. Curie. Which one?
That sounds pretty racist. You say no lookalike.
No.
You know what one? The hunter.
Oh,
The one
Curie the Hunter.
Einstein daughter.
Einstein's
that one.
daughter. Oh, kind of
One
looks
dad
like
issues.
this. Oofed. He kind of looks at you for a moment. It's like, all right, that's fine. Bit confused by the way you said that one there, but then you'll kind of, okay. The reason he's confused by what you said there, Logan, is because, as you will know, every ape in the ape tribe is named after a physicist, or at least somebody from the old world. So there's
Yeah.
Curie 39, there's Curie 27, there's
Oh,
Curie
yeah, I
42.
I forgot about the numbers.
Yep. So he's somewhat thrown by the way you said. That's like the hunter. Yeah. Oh, Dad, that was sad, but that was a long time ago, though. Yeah, she's on the little island though. She's probably hanging out in her boxes. She took them over. She kicked out some of the younger ones a little while ago. But yeah, she's there. You're gonna have to pay though. 4 of yous. I don't know these ones. They were you.
It's charge him extra. I don't care. I need to go and see Curie.
Well,
We're
what
friends.
What you gonna give us? What you got?
What would you want?
I want payment. Food, booze, water,
I
artifact,
I have this
nice
toy.
scrap.
I have this toy
give you-
dinosaur.
I give you my loyalty.
Cobb,
know.
what are you trying to say, mate? Before Logan talks over you again.
To trade, I have this toy dinosaur.
Ooh, takes it off you immediately. On you go.
Oh, okay.
I give him my detergent bottle.
Sniffs it. Alright, on you go.
Thanks. I need to cross that off.
Boy's like, shit, what have I got? It's not an incredibly valuable artifact.
I'm gonna give him a flat basketball.
Oh. Kind of puffs it a couple of times, like, I think I know what this is. On you go. Right, Oppie, what you got?
I can give you King for a day.
What?
King, my pal.
What? Your pal King?
You know-
Who's that?
You
I
the
know who your
deal?
pal King is. Just to clarify, you mean Moose, the Moose guy, yeah? You're gonna
Aye.
give him your friend for a day. It's like,
Yeah.
he kind of looks like, I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't like the sound of it. And
And you can jump on back. and then ride them. Not in that way, but you know.
I mean, whatever way you want to take
I mean,
it.
Does he?
if you want, if
Does
you
he
want
not
to
get a
that,
free?
fair enough.
Oppie, do you not get a free pass for being an ape or something?
Well,
Hey,
doesn't
we're
seem like
working, we're
that,
working apes
actually.
here. Well, okay, everyone pays to go, and you must have something. Just give me something.
Logan, just give him some of your scrap.
Oh yeah, I'll give you scrap.
Okay, so Logan has not ripped down any of the scrap that he's received through the entire game. So gives him
I
a
haven't
random
written
piece. I'll tell you what to do.
I
Logan.
slip
I'm
you
gonna
a
hand over an
deodorant
adult-sized rabbit suit for Opie to get across.
Ooh,
Now that's special. You might want to keep that.
he does like this. This is pretty cool.
I
Yeah,
feel
The whole
like-
he's
thing I
like,
had is like a generator. Oh my god,
no,
not having
you've
none.
not got the generator anymore.
No, we definitely sold that. We sold that.
You
That
sold
was-
that.
that
was one of the
Also,
dogs.
the generator is the size of a car engine. You've
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Yeah,
got
but
we
car
would.
down.
I won it.
That would be a lot. That would go in Debussy's trolley.
Yeah, that is gone.
We
Okay, yeah,
sold that
certainly not for a
for.
passage on a ferry, man. Like literally
Nope.
any old crap. It's like all you need to give them.
I'm pretty sure we sold that for a rifle and a handgun.
I'm pretty sure the
Yes.
original plan was to use that to get into something, but in the end, I don't think he's did. I think he's used the coffee maker instead.
We
But I'm
used that,
sure-
yeah.
Yeah.
We used the. You made the drugs and the coffee, and yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
blew that guy. I
Yeah.
blew that guy's heart up. Yeah.
I think he's still alive.
I like how the first thing he says is, "I blew that guy." Then you stopped, and then you went, "Yeah, I blew that guy's heart up." Like, yeah, you did. Okay. Anyway,
Ah,
so yeah, you just give them various pieces of crap, and then off you go. That's why I tell you to write down the scrap because it's used as currency.
mhm.
Not that it matters, but anyway, that's fine. So yeah, you give him the adult suit. He seems quite pleased with the rabbit suit, to be honest. Like this, I can wear this.
Should have
Uh,
seen that.
Yeah.
We
I
should
was
have
gonna
started
give you
with
a
that.
deodorant bottle.
Well, even the bottle's useful because it's a bottle with a lid. So, like, just containers you can put liquid in are very useful. So anyway, yeah, you hop
Hope I
on.
use this.
No, yeah. So you hop on, and there's some chimp, and they start pulling like a rope, and it starts moving across. You see some chimps at the side also pulling a rope, and they move you across. They don't pay you much mind as you go. They're like town centres over there. Oh, hey, Oppie. And you go
I'll
by.
wave back.
Yeah. So yeah, you head off. Go ahead, mate.
Sorry to interrupt. Is this the first time that the rest of us have been in the 8 tribe? Is it?
You
Mhm.
tell me.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
I've
I'm
never
sure
been there
it is.
definitely for me.
Okay.
I've been once before when I was younger as a recruit when we were just scoping out to see how other tribes have their warriors.
Hmm?
But it's been
Uh,
a while.
Yeah. Boy, what
only
we remember
passed
from them is that more often than not, the gorillas take on the role of warriors, and they are brute strength fighters. Reptiles tend to know how to do close combat fighting. You fight with like knives. You can fight with larger, heavier things, but you know about tactics. And they're more like all of us rush at things and start clubbing it with our big giant arms, whereas you guys are more tactical. But doesn't make them any less fearsome. They're big fuckers. Like they're real big. Um, yeah. You get directions to what you. Sorry, Oppie knows the way to the area that was described, and I will get this for you now. Nope, tribe. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Sherry's house. Here we go. Now this is just a representation, guys. I did stick the prompt into an AI, and it gave me this. This is a bit more elaborate than it's meant to be. Imagine it's like 3 stories of shipping containers with some kind of bits cut into the side where you could come out, and it's got some like trees that have been planted in it, and like it looks like they've put some dirt down on the roof to kind of like grow some plants. But yeah, it's also got a kind of big fence around it. The fence looks like a new addition. It's about 20 feet from the containers itself, and it's got signs that you take to mean "go away" on it.
Okay. A chapel door.
Yeah, so you go up to. There's no door on the bottom floor. There is a raised platform on the top, and there is a rope hanging down.
So is it like a pulley system then?
It's like a climby uppy system.
I was gonna say
Okay.
we're gonna have to climb it.
Yeah, climb it.
Okay. As you go to climb it, you hear like a bell ringing. You still climbing?
Mm,
I'm just gonna shout, "Hi, friends!"
I'm gonna look around to see if there's a different way up.
Okay, cool. So, Tabby, you shout out, "Hey, we're friends." Cobb, you kind of do a circle of the building. Oppie, do you keep climbing or do you stop?
so, nah, fuck it. I keep playing.
Okay. Tabby, you don't get a reply. Cobb, as you circle the building, you don't see any. You do see another entrance. It's like it looks like a door's been kind of added to the side. It's shut, and again, it's on the second floor, and there's no platform to get into. It just appears to be there. There's no
I'll
obvious way up to it.
I'll try and climb up to that.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to you in a second then. Oppie, you get to the top. Fairly easily. You know, you're an adept climber. You are an orangutan. There's a door at the top. There's a platform that's been kind of fixed in through rivets and ropes and whatnot. And there is a locked door.
Oh, I can't go through the door, can I?
I mean,
You
it's a
can knock
door
on
looking.
it.
The nature of doors is that you can go through them.
Oh, but you see
You
it's
can
locked.
knock on it.
So, what do you do with a locked door then?
I knock on it.
You knock on it, right? Panel opens. You come face to face with what looks like some kind of bow, but it's sideways and there's a push in your face.
Okay.
Yes.
I say, is that Fury?
Who wants to know?
It's me, Oppenheimer, 62.
Would you want Oppenheimer 62?
You know, I had a vision and I feel like you need my help, so I'm here to help, you know.
Why would I need your help?
Like I said, dumbass, I had a vision.
Are you gonna do you then explain what you've seen in the vision, or you just generic
I'm
vision?
gonna shout up.
I forgot the vision.
It's about your dad.
Oh, it's about your dad, Einstein, whatever the number was.
Okay, yeah. Right. You go back and forth. I'm gonna tell you what, Logan. We're gonna let the dice gods do this one. Give me a dominate roll.
Uh-oh.
Have a +2 because Rachel shouted it's to do with your dad, and you kind of generically said about scrying. While he's
and then-
doing this, Cobb, you are going to try and climb up. That's absolutely fine. You need to give me.
Damn, nice one, Logan.
Is that right? No?
Yeah, yeah.
Plus
Come
two?
back to the second, mate.
You got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, that's pretty good to be fair.
He's got 10
It's a
points.
move roll to climb up, Leon.
Move roll. Do I get
Yeah.
any bonuses with my gear for having the Spider-Man costume on?
No.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I love
minus
that
2
plan.
dice.
That's pushing it.
I'd like to say that I am singing Spider Cobb. Spider Cobb does whatever a
It's-
Spider Cobb would
You're
do.
giving away your position. That is absolutely fine.
I'm singing it.
I absolutely love this.
2 successes. Oh yeah.
Easily.
Approved.
there's bits that are hanging off. There's just damage that's taken over the years, and your raccoon body. You get up to the door. It is definitely locked from the inside. It is at least barred from the inside. You can try and pull open. If you're trying to pull open, it's a force roll.
Can I
I'm gonna say-
use
go ahead.
my one of my coat hangers to open the door? Can I lockpick it?
It's not like locked. Like it's imagine a door that someone has put a big bar on behind to stop it being opened.
Oh right.
If you want to try and force it, you absolutely can. I'm going to tell you it's going to require more than one success to force this. But I mean, it's not like the ultimate security system. It's stuff somebody's cobbled together. So it's not undoable.
Could I break it open? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to break shit.
You break it, you buy it.
I'll knock. Hello. Is anyone
Right.
in? Please let me out. I know I'm called Spider Cobb, but I'm actually kind of afraid of heights now. I realise. Please let me in.
Oh. Okay.
I'm stuck.
Right. I don't even know what to say now. Okay, so yeah, fine, cool. You have done the thing. Nobody answers. She's busy upstairs. So we'll come back to you in a second. Logan, as you say all about the scrying, you go into detail, especially about the faces that you saw. Some gorilla, a chimpanzee, and you specifically mention the orangutan you've seen with the implants in the face. She opens the door slowly and kind of beckons you inside. And then, what about your friends? What are they doing? And at this point, you hear the chapping from like the floor down, and you can kind of
Help!
hear like Cobb's muffled voice. And she's like, she
Please.
raises the crossbow towards you again. Like,
I'm
what are you
like,
doing?
they don't have social cues. They don't understand how we work.
Spider
They're very
Cobb needs
special.
in.
Okay. And she's
I'm,
gonna.
I'm just standing with Tabby down at the bottom, just waiting to be invited up.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah,
polite.
I
and all.
ain't doing anything either.
It was an interesting turn of events. I was like, you could easily have just waited to see if Oppie got in, but no.
No,
Um,
they're gonna be that special.
so she kind of goes down. There's a like stairs, and she goes and she's like, she opens the door
I'll be kind of
out the
shaking.
way. Well, she opens the door out the way, so you're gonna have to like you grab onto the outside as it swings open,
Oh,
goes backwards, bangs you into the
Yeah.
to nothing else. Yeah, and then she's like, okay, where are you? Then you
I'm
can
here.
shimmy around and really awkwardly kind of climb in as they pull you in and they close the doors. It's like, and she's like, okay, this is very confusing for me. Let's go back upstairs and invite your friends in.
Yes, please.
She's still not put the crossbow down, just to clarify.
Okay.
She takes you just back up, so she makes you go ahead of her.
Oh, I was
Okay,
I was going up for like carry. Okay, I'll go.
She shoots you. Upstairs, and then okay, Oppie, tell your friends to come up here.
Guys, come the fuck up.
Okay,
I run up the rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna scurry up the wall because I'm a lizard. So
Yep, that's
something
the thing you
metals,
could do. Yeah.
you know.
Okay, cool. So, just explain your reason.
I race Bowie like I'm gonna get there first.
Yeah.
I let you win
Okay. Oh, that's
just to be nice
nice.
I
Oh,
rolled for that.
because you're so
Oh.
enthusiastic about it. It's like adorable.
I would have made you do move rolls, but see, she's choosing to let you win. That's fine.
My move's good as well.
um, you just go up as quick as you want to go up. She looks confused, but like she brings you in. You just go down to the bottom floor, and that appears to be the area that she spends most of her time in. There's sketches of various different chimps on boards with names underneath them in the red wool going to each one. Collaborators is worked on the board. There's another board with not collaborators, and then like suspected collaborators. Okay, so you had visions of my father. What do you mean?
Will you help me? Yeah, I can't remember.
This is Curie. Her dad was Einstein. You
Aye.
killed her. The group killed her dad, who became the boss.
We met your
Te-
dad.
Technically, I killed her dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I
we
still
met
feel
your
guilty
dad,
about it.
and
But-
he was sort of, part machine.
We did.
Did you know that?
She kind of, as you say that he was part machine. She kind of sits down and she like drops a crossbow by her side, and she's like, "I'd never found him.
Oh. Well, you see, they were all kind of a bit, crazy. So Bowie thought it would be kind to put him out of his misery because he looked like he was in a lot of pain.
Killed
And
him."
his last words were
Oh god.
something about his dog. Guys, what did you say again?
Said her name.
He just said curry.
His last
Yeah.
names were
Curry. Curry.
His last
Yes.
thoughts were of you, Curry.
yes. His last names
Curie.
were we've narrowed
Curious.
down his last thoughts to either his favourite foods or his daughter. One of the two.
She is crying at this point as the emotional devastation of her dad being turned into a monster and then you killing her, and then your joke kind of like just bounces off that. She's deeply, deeply sad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Opie had the vision, and we thought we'd come and tell you. Right, Opie?
I'm like, no, I've just brought you the murderers, so kill them, Cutie. It was a trap this whole time.
Yeah.
We're
That would
This
be
is how we
really
get
funny if
Team
that
White.
was actually what
Do
was
you?
happening.
Because she
We-
picks up the crossbow and shoots you. I'm not sure what you want to happen now.
we are wanted to pass on that
I
is
tell my vision.
even though he was not he was an abomination. He was he was still in there in some way, and he fought you. So
She
Hope I
she
did good with his words.
she stops and she sits down. She's like, I I knew he would have been gone. He's been away far too long. Even if he'd came back, you're right. He would have not been himself. I've only seen one of these creatures come back and have any sense of who they were.
We
You
met
may
a
have seen
few,
them.
and none of them were very good.
we can only pass on that he is at peace. If we had known that it was a possibility that he could be brought back, perhaps things could have been different. But
There
I
we
think
was
he
no
was
way
too
for him to
far.
be
He was
brought
too
back.
far gone. We didn't
What-
really know he was in there till, his last sort of words.
there was no
What we did to
and
him was a kindness.
yeah.
She
I,
absorbs this information and she sits for a while.
but
As she goes to the back of the room and she takes a bottle and she kind of takes a long swig from it, and then she kind of puts it into some cups and she says, "Would you like some?" You smell it and it's booze.
I've never had this before, and I down it all in one go.
I'll
Okay.
try and stop Tabby. That's a
Okay.
sipping whiskey.
Rachel, give me an endure roll, please.
Oh no. Endure. Where the fuck are you? I've only got 3 dice, you guys.
Oh
I
wow.
succeeded.
No success.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
fruity kind of based alcohol. It is strong, but yeah, you
It's
use like
great.
you get a nice buzz going on from it. Yeah, you feel all right. Anyone
There's
else that just sips it, you don't have to endure it unless you down it.
Tabby doesn't understand that's how you drink things.
there
It's
is
like alcohol all at once.
there is something about Oppenheimer's vision that did concern us, and I'll take a sip of my drink.
Mhm.
Um, in Oppenheimer's vision, it was of you and your mother, and we were concerned that your mother was still looking for your father, and we thought that perhaps if you knew where she was, we could inform her and she could come back home to you.
My mother's been gone for years. She looked for my father for years after he died, but she never came back. I was still very small. I was raised by the tribe. She never got over him being taken. I hope the same thing hasn't happened to her, but there's also many dangers in the valley. I don't think she will return, and if she did, it would be as one of them.
Surely, she might have left you some way of contacting her.
She was consumed with grief. She was convinced that she could, if she was quick enough, she could find some trace, even just to set her own heart at rest. But she loved him greatly. But no, I have not seen or heard from her in any of my travels round the valley for more than a decade.
Maybe she was just protecting you. Maybe she gave you some kind of letter or something that you might have not thought of much of before, and perhaps it's could lead to her. Uh,
All I have that was hers is this, and she kind of holds up the crossbow. It's like, this is one that she made. She had her own, but my mother is. Well, I don't know that she is dead, but I suspect that she is. But this is not what the vision that you described to me was. This is, you promised me you would help me rid the tribe of Watchers, of the collaborators. Is that not what you were saying, Oppenheimer? Yes, it was.
didn't hear you, my man. Are you?
Logan, you speaking? Nope, can't hear you, mate.
We can't hear you.
I think you might be on mute.
No, I don't think he is.
Oh, nice away.
We're walking now.
There we
There
go.
you go.
I don't know why every time you mute yourself, then unmute yourself, it keeps you muted. Yeah, I said yeah.
Cool. Right, so yeah, so what happens is basically she goes through what she suspects is happening with the Watchers, and what she's been doing recently. The reason she's returned to the tribe is because she thinks that the Watchers are becoming desperate. She goes on to say that the reason that she thinks that the attacks have become they've been taking more of the tribe members in the last couple of years, as it she thinks that they're trying to bolster their own numbers. There's always been talk of abominations, but they've never taken people in the numbers that they are now. Every few months, they're taking 2 or 3 from each tribe. And she goes on to say, and if you say what you say about my father is true, they might be they might need more bodies for the Watchers' numbers. Um, and she thinks that people in the tribe are helping them to either keep themselves safer for payment. Oppie, this is more or less what your vision was showing, and it showed the people that she was watching.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll then tell you that she's looking to try and purge the collaborators from the tribe. And the ones that she came to suspect are these ones. There you go. This one.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's great.
Is
It looks
is Boss no like
sweet.
the main seer?
Say that again, mate?
Is Bo's no the main seer? Like, do we not have like one main seer?
Nope.
No.
Bose is you have seen him before, Oppie. You have seen Bose goes to the middle of the marketplace and he preaches about the Watchers. He preaches about their holy
Oh,
duty, about
aye.
following them, about doing as they say. He talks about the holy apparatus that they installed in him that help his visions.
So they're
Oh,
on
he's
the
an
watch side.
evangelical ape.
Even yeah, it's a good way of saying it.
Oh
I'd
god.
happy to kill him to be fair.
Pardon me.
I mean, I'm not
So,
sure, but the group has tried to stay out of killing other.
Kill up.
Yeah, we
piss
don't
it.
really kill people unless very, very necessary. And by that I mean we're gonna be killed, sort of thing.
This no, you
Yeah.
will all be fine.
If
Trust me.
he's handing innocent people over to the Watchers, he needs to be stopped, and I'm all
Yeah.
for doing it any means necessary.
You know not let
'Cause
the
I'm
watchers
having
in
flashbacks to Bowie being, Meatloaf being taken, and it's like, if this motherfucker's pointed out Meatloaf, he's a dead man.
Okay, that's a fair enough reason to take deal with someone than any other. But do we need to
What if he's
kill?
not violent though?
We
I'm not
can
sure
take
how I
them
feel
down.
about killing someone who's not violent.
Have you seen how many weapons we have? We can take them.
I know, but don't really necessarily want to use them. I just have them.
What about if we didn't have to do it? If we framed him for
Might be quite hard to frame him, considering. I'm pretty sure by the looks of it, everyone knows that he sort of on the
If-
Watcher's side, right?
If we frame him, he's got to get back out either way. The only thing we have to do is literally put him down.
I think framing him would be a good just
If we
desserts to him.
can.
Justice doesn't.
He would
won't
get
work.
what happened to him would be the same thing as what he's been doing to other people, and we wouldn't have to be involved in it in any way. The Watchers would do it for us.
Cobb,
That's true.
have you seen out there? We need to put him down for good. This is the only way we can do this. Am I right, baby?
I agree. You
Hmm.
saw what happened to Einstein and that squirrel and the others that were locked in the cage.
We
They're
don't
gonna
need
do
more.
that to us all, slowly but surely. If this guy's helping the Watchers to select their targets, then he needs to be stopped.
Okay, well, that's fine. We've decided on killing this guy
We
then.
could
Let's.
capture him and take him to the fuck, what we call the resistance leader Trefontaine. We could do that, and he could
But
sort
what
of
if his implants have a tracker in them? What if they can follow him?
good point.
Could do.
Or we could take him to like a random area, and then
I
they don't
guess
know.
I guess maybe that would be better. The resistance could choose what they want to do with him.
I feel like
This,
killing him,
I feel like this is our decision to make right now. I feel like we need to do this. We need to kill him
I
ourselves.
look at Curie and what do you think?
Curie kind of looks at you. Now, what the task was that Curie gave you there was to find out who amongst them was working for the Watchers, and you guys immediately went to murdering both.
I did not.
So,
Me and
It's
Cobb
him.
did not.
as an incredibly paranoid person, Curie was like, maybe I've gone too far. She's like,
So
I am not certain who. Amongst them, I've watched these ones. They leave the tribe every few days, and then others go disappear. Like it is dangerous to leave unless you are in a group
Is it
or if
possible
you're
that they're
skilled.
all doing it?
So maybe we should follow them first and find
Can
out
I-
who's
can
the
I
bad guys,
scry?
and then murder them.
Can I scry who it is?
Can you scry out? Absolutely, mate. Go for it.
Oh, nice one, Logan.
This will take several hours because this is a.
We've got all day.
2 successes.
2 successes.
just a speed heaven up a wee bit.
Yeah. Right. So you want to scry and see. The impression you have is each one of these people have a secret. And they are hiding something from the tribe. You get the impression that one of them is hiding something that is particularly egregious. One of them is doing something that will harm everyone in the valley, and one of them is just trying to protect themselves. I'm not giving you the fucking answer because you scried. Fuck you.
No.
I'll say to Oppie,
Electric-
that's not very specific, man.
Electric Boy's trying to protect himself. He doesn't want to go back to where they had him before. He's off my kill list. For now.
Should
I can't think you
we?
can look at someone and say something about them. We don't really know them.
Maybe we could. There's 3 and there's 6 of us. We could split up into. Actually, no.
Who's
Sorry,
got
there's
the
5.
bunny ears? Ruban's
Oh.
got the bunny ears.
That's
We
the
I was thinking we could split up.
aspect 67 is the warrior with the bunny ears.
We can never trust a person with bunny ears, so it's got to be him.
Is that the person that was on the boat, just wearing the wearing the costume now?
No. That's as soon
Unrelated.
as it came up, that's what made me think of.
Unrelated bunny ears.
I'll
It did make
say
me laugh though when you gave him that though, because I thought that is pretty funny that you just happened to give him the rabbit costume. I didn't just have that and like quickly go and generate that picture and then throw it in there. But yeah, but you can pick somebody. You can pick one each. You can go after one at a time. It's up to you guys.
Choose.
I'll tell you what, Cobb, though, can we stick it on a quick break so I can go grab a cup of tea?
yeah.
Yeah, a quick tea
I'm gonna
break,
go-
guys. Come on.
Quick break. Be back
Right,
soon.
we'll be back.
And we're back.
Okay, cool. So, Curie explains her reasoning for it. She says that they leave the valley often. She notes that Bose and Quinn leave more often than Aspect does, but she has managed to track back Watcher activity um, each time they've left within a few days. She also noticed that Quinn often comes back with lots of tradable items, far more than somebody could find themselves when they're just gone for a few days. More than one person could reasonably carry as well.
Hmm.
Um, Aspect has got a fucking robot arm and like shit on his face and
Mm.
that, and talks about the Watchers. She just doesn't trust him. And Bose, she just sees him. It's unusual for warriors to leave by themselves, and she's noticed when he leaves, he takes off like the bunny outfit.
I think you may have mixed up the boson aspect up there.
Oh, I think sorry, I messed up Bose and Aspect. My bad. Sorry, Bose is the robot one, and Aspect is the one with the silly ears.
Well, I mean, there's four of us and three of them. We could go separately. I would like to go with someone. I have abandonment issues. She doesn't say that.
Yes, she does.
um, I'd like to, I don't know, go to see the Quinn one. I'll go to see the Quinn one, whoever goes with me.
I can go with you.
Cool,
Okay.
let's go.
Double team.
Double team, G.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Curie tells you that Quinn she last seen her in the kind of trading area for the post. She brought some interest in scrap, and it looks like she was trying to trade for food and clean water. Um, so yeah, you go and you quickly see her. She's monkey, kind of thick green jacket, hood pulled up over the face. You notice that she's kind of badly scarred down one side of the face.
Oof. And I'll just walk straight up to. Does she have a stall or anyway? Just.
She's more got it's more like a blanket laid out
Hmm.
with just various bits of scrap on it.
Okay. Tabby, were you saying anything before I go?
I'm just saying, maybe we should just, like stalk her.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I I
Because
I think that's a good idea.
yeah, I just
Agreed.
feel like going and speaking to her straight away might be kind of like she won't give us anything, especially if she is on the Watcher's side.
Yeah, we don't want to show our hand and let her know we're onto her.
I know Bowie's not here. I agree with you.
Boy thinks that real hard at the shapes of them in the distance. I hope they don't do anything
Wait,
stupid.
Bowie has a mind thing too?
Oh my God, is anyone not telekinetic in this world?
Okay, so Cobb and Tabby, you just go some distance away. I'm not going to make you do a stealth roll until you are trying to do anything. But yeah, you just watch her for a while. People come up, um, and you see them point to bits of scrap. She points to bits of scrap, and then they talk back and forward. Occasionally, somebody will hand her something, and they'll take bits of scrap from her. When there's nobody to talk to her, she does look around like she's checking her surroundings. She specifically pays attention to the warriors,
Hmm.
and she quite often kind of watches the greenhouse area. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, that's it.
Is there
I'll.
anything specific about the greenhouse area?
You can see that there's been some construction happening on it at the moment. It looks like the apes are trying to rebuild it with materials as close to the original as possible. It looks like they're trying to make it fully functioning. Without kind of going into it, it'd be kind of hard to tell exactly, but it looks like they're doing some repair work with varying
Okay.
levels of success.
Hmm. There is one thing that we could do. I think there's two possibilities while following her, Tabby. We can follow her, and maybe if she leaves, like she usually did, like Curie said, we could follow her and see where she gets all these supplies. Or if she goes back to her home, maybe we could interrogate her there. Yeah, force her,
That sounds fun.
essentially force her to tell us where she gets her things.
I don't want to kill her though. I don't mind a little bit of torture.
Yeah. We're sure she's not part of the resistance, right?
I mean, we'll find out eventually, right?
We could all go and ask
I
her
get
if
my
she.
phone that does not exist at my pocket and dial. Is she part of this?
You do know that there is cells of the resistance that exist, and she could potentially be part of a resistance cell. But the reason that they exist in cells is that so you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check that real quick, Tabby. I'm gonna go kind of in a kind of like a circle direction so it doesn't give away where Tabby is. I'm gonna go walk towards Quinn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you kind of stop at some various like people selling bits of fruit, some selling water, just kind of groups chat, and you just kind of go make your way around, and then you arrive, and yeah, she looks up at you expectantly, kind of takes a bit of a sniff
Hmm.
towards you, and you come for scrap.
Scrap. Oof. I am full to the brim of scrap. Me, unfortunately. What's your name? Sorry.
She looks at you for a moment and says, "My name is Quinn."
Quinn. Quinn, how you doing? And I'll shake her. This is a traditional bear greeting. Just a
She
handshake.
she she kind of holds her. She doesn't clasp around or anything. She just allows you to kind of move her hand up and down a couple of times, and as you kind of like put it down, she kind of like does that.
Thanks. I'm
Uh,
Cobb. No. Okay. Um,
Stares at you blankly.
and I'm kind of actually quite peckish. I'm looking for You ever heard of noodle dogs?
Looks at you blankly. I think there was talk of new food. I have not seen it yet.
No. Are you one to partake in a noodle dog yourself now and again?
She continues the blankest of blank stares, like she has no idea what you're talking about.
Do the tap.
Um,
Nah, nah. Oh well.
are you? Is your doctor's bag on display? You have some kind of like doctor's apparatus, don't you?
Yeah, I wear a doctor's coat. Oh, I might be wearing my leather one now.
Got your leather coat on and your lab coat on top of that.
Yep.
Uh,
That must be a big lab coat.
he is so warm all the time.
Doesn't
He
need
looks
the
at
fur.
you. Are you are you a healer? Do you make potions?
That I do. Those and bombs, but the bombs are more in a low key kind of situation.
She looks incredibly nervous when you start talking about bombs. It's like,
That's fine. I don't have any on me right now. Wait, I do. It's fine. I'm very professional.
she looks even more worried than she did a second ago. Like she doesn't want to draw any attention to herself, and now there's somebody talking about bombs right in front of her.
Oh, why you look so nervous?
I I do not. It's just I want no part of the bombs.
Oh, it's fine.
You should leave.
I'm not offering that. Oh, it's fine. Do you want some healing or anything like that? You know?
She kind of like you can see the healing is kind of like got her. Like okay, um, what would you like for some potions that can cure illnesses or stave off rot?
Oh, sure, yeah. I have some pretty good salve. It's mainly for burns, but could be used for like um
For burns, yes, this would be very useful.
oh, no problem. Yeah, that's great. And I'll go into my doctor's bag. I have a few tubs of this actually. I've run into quite a few people who have burns recently. Mainly lizards, but it should work for monkeys as well. I'll let you have a little shot of that.
Before she was, what would you like as payment?
All right. You know what? I'm more of a guy that's interested in information. You get what I'm getting at here, Quinn? You know,
No. Blank look again.
Give a raccoon a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a raccoon to fish, he'll fish for it till the end of his days. Where'd you get all this stuff?
I find it in this valley. I found it amongst the forest and the wrecks of the cars.
Well, you're very good at finding stuff, Quinn. I got to ask you, where do you find this stuff? This is pretty impressive here. It's a pretty impressive haul. I mean, nobody has as
I
much stuff as you.
right, give me a dominate roll.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
let's go. One success.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, she gets to. Okay, she does not pass. Okay, cool. Yeah, she looks at you and says, I have searched the valley. I go out and I find buildings that people don't know about, and I think it is time for me to go. Good. I do not need the salves." And she kind of quickly starts packing her stuff up and like wraps it. Uh, Goodbye now, and she goes to leave.
Here, take this, and I'll give her the salve.
She looks and she shakes her head. No, 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 thank you, and she walks off.
I'll put it
I
back.
will follow. Um. Quinn. Yes, I'll follow
Quinn,
Quinn,
yeah.
like from the distance, sort of.
Absolutely fine. Right, so you're gonna tail Quinn. Cobber, you're gonna trail her for a bit and then just try to fall back and also go for it.
I feel if I trailed her, she'd notice me.
Bit,
I'll
bit too
hang.
fishy.
You
I'll
can
hang
roll a
back.
stealth. You can do a stealth roll if you want. Right, Tabby, you can trail her. I'll let you do a stealth roll as a group if you want. Or
Yeah.
Cobb, you don't want to. You don't have to.
I'll do it separately from Tabby,
Sneak.
Okay.
just in case I give her away.
2 successes from me.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, you give her plenty of distance. You also remember that there's only going to be one way. You remember that she will get off the island and she's heading towards the ferry that you went on earlier on.
Yes, of course.
So she heads that way.
I'll go. I'll
Um,
sneak.
Go for it.
Oh,
Oh my god!
I am the
Wow.
shadows.
You're invisible.
He just goes ninja.
He does. Yep.
He's
just
walking
absolutely-
right behind me the whole time in steps.
So you use Tabby somehow. You just copy her movements. With the four, you actually just jump on her back, just on Quinn's back, and just melt into her. Yeah, use tailor easily. I'll say with that, you go to the ferry that you came across, and she passes. Doesn't take long, and you see her kind of heading off. And I'll even say that you've managed to, on the basis of what you've done earlier on, you've get across the ferry and you've managed to start tailing her off into the woods. So we'll come back to you. You are tailing her into the woods. Those stealth rolls are plenty to get after her. Bowie, who would you like to go after? Would you like to go after Aspect or do you want to go after Bose?
I'm going after boys.
Fuck's sake!
I mean, you
Sorry.
can both go after Bose. It doesn't have to just be one of you.
No, I'll let Vary this one.
Okay, Vary, you're going after Bose. Okay, cool. So yeah, you go to the marketplace. It's the square itself is quite large. You do see Tabby and Cobb over doing something else, and you see Bose standing in front of what looks like a kind of building that's used to serve alcohol. And he is just on a box on a couple of pallets. Goes, "Hey, my brothers and my sisters, you should follow the way of the Watchers. Each one of you will be bestowed gifts as mighty as mine." And he'll hold up like his robotic kind of arm that articulates quite well. "They bestow on you all that is good. This lets me hear the words of the Watchers. Any one of you, with proper fealty and deity, with any who pray and worship them, they will welcome you into their open arms and give you such precious gifts as what I have." And he goes on and on and on about how much he loves the Watchers and how great they are. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stand and watch him, and like just be very confused as to why he's ranting and raving about the Watchers. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stand so that he can't quite see me, sort of like trying to blend in with the crowd, which is difficult when you're like a 7 foot tall lizard. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. I mean, yeah, you find a shaded area, or a big, not even a shaded area, a big rock to sit on. You just sit on a big
I've
rock.
found a stall that sells fedoras and sunglasses, and I've got those comically large hen night sunglasses.
Works for me, yeah.
Just put them on.
Yeah, they're just they'll kind of a lot of the apes kind of like side eye you. There is a few other people from tribes in here. Like you see a couple other cats, you see a couple other reptiles. You see one or two badgers who are keeping a real distance from the reptiles. And you see one or two bears going about their business. Some are helping apes work, others just seem to be there on their own business. Um, but yeah, he goes on all through the afternoon. He occasionally stops and goes into the building and comes out with a large drink. You do even see some of the apes kind of approach him and they talk to him about the Watchers. Without getting closer, you can't really hear what they say. But yeah, a lot of the time, the ones speaking to him appears to be the older apes, the ones that do kind of revere the Watchers. Um, as the afternoon draws on, you do see some of the younger apes come over, and you'll hear them kind of shout something about the resistance, and you'll see like a couple of stones getting thrown at them. But these ones, then they run off into the crowd.
So I'm going to try and get closer to Bose to hear what's being said.
Yeah, cool. So when you see a kind of larger group, you go over, you kind of stand with your back to them, leaning against something like you're paying attention to something on the other side, and you listen. The older apes that speak to him, they talk about the good old days when people revered the Watchers properly, about how the young ones don't take heed of the old ways like they should, and how everything's going to ruin because the young aren't pious enough and aren't showing their fealty. That's why the increase in attacks have happened. Um, Boast doesn't give away much other than to say that he is always looking for people that take the worship of the Watchers seriously. And if they are willing and they want to bring their belongings and come to him to his temple, he will gladly take them on and they could stay with him and live a life of quiet prayer towards the Watchers. He'll also talk about big things that are going to be happening in the future. And it's best that the Watchers understand who follows them and who's against them.
I am going to go up and actually speak to him, pretending that I'm interested in this vomit that he's spewing.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, so he looks at you and taken aback. It is not normal, it is unusual that one from another tribe would come and listen to the word of the Watchers. But yes, and he pauses briefly and he goes, Sister, um, what do you wish to know?
My name is Florence, and I wish to know the ways of the Watchers. There are none in my tribe who speak about it as freely as you do. What do you know? What wisdom will
Ever since I was taking those years ago, and they bestowed upon me my gifts, and he will like take his arm out again, and show you the kind of. I can also hear the words. They talk of Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, the coming of the Great Watchers. They talk of the zones in which they search for the unbelievers. And he'll just explain at length. It's after a while you notice there's a lot of similarity between the words he used and the kind of military way that you speak as well, especially amongst the reptiles when you are talking about going to specific places. Um, as far as you can guess, it sounds like he's intercepting like radio chatter from Watchers.
So he's probably not necessarily supposed to hear that.
Yeah. Doesn't
You
sound.
aren't there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am thinking out loud.
We're trying our best at the telepathy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him what happened to him that made him be able to hear these holy words.
He looks at you and he taps the side of his head where he's got the largest implant. They come when they bestowed upon me the holy armament. After that, I could hear the voices in my mind all the time. Sometimes they sing to me.
I am playing along. I'm going to say that explains how they managed to let you go. Rumor has it that the Watchers are ruthless and they take people with no hope of returning.
The ones who are not as pious as I am, the ones who lack the devotion, the ones that lack faith, are returned as lesser beings. But even those lesser beings will be brought up, they will risen up in the future when the ones consider us worthy enough to be released into the outside world. But only when
And
we
how do we become worthy?
live a life of worship, pay heed to them, go to them, worship them, speak to them. Where if they try to take you, go willingly, do not fight. Love them.
And to those who would be afraid of the Watchers, there are talk of underground rebels, I believe they're called. What would you say to them? And then I'm going to spit when I say the word rebels to make it sound like I hate that idea.
They should toss down their weapons, march into the forbidden zones and beg forgiveness and take the punishment they receive. Go to the checkpoint, the holy checkpoints, throw down everything they have, beseech the forgiveness of the Watchers, and if the Watchers demand their lives, give it willingly.
And have you ever spoken with the Watchers since your return, face to face? And I'm gonna try and go for a look that says I'm totally enwrapped in awe of him.
Give me a dominate. Ooh.
I'm totally bluffing him right now.
I know you are, yeah.
But it's like I'm just making it sound like I'm going along with it.
Oh, he only got one success, despite the fact he rolls a lot of dice. He will look at you and he will kind of like think for a moment and say, I do not commune with them in a physical form other than to offer holy devotion. But that is all. They speak to me in my mind. And when they come to the village, I offer all that I have.
I'm gonna smile at him and be like, I wish I was that lucky. I would love to be able to meet the Watchers and learn from their greatness, but they never have chosen me.
You should come to my temple and pray with us.
Where
Perhaps
is your
you'll be
temple?
looking- I can show you the way.
And I'm just gonna be like pretending I'm all excited and like,
Come then, it is time to perhaps move on. And he'll kind of gather up what little things he has. If you wish to come with me now. And he will start leading you out of the village towards the temple. You want to go with him?
I'm gonna follow him to the temple.
Yeah, you are. Okay,
Probably to my doom, but I'm doing it anyway.
I would laugh if he was just a really religious freak and was not
She just joined a cult.
I'm doing what that guy did for the Black Klansman.
yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm doing that
Yeah,
because
so
that
he
was
will lead you to the
legendary.
village. He will lead you a different direction than the ferry you came in on, and he will lead you to a boat that appears to be his. And he'll kind of like paddle it across and he'll tell you the whole time, espousing the greatness of the watch. He doesn't shut the fuck up, basically. But yeah, just all the great things that will happen to you, how wonderful it feels to be kind of one with the Watchers. Logan, that
Yeah.
leaves you Oppenheimer with only one left to visit. Aspect. So that's who's left. Aspect the warrior. Well, how do you wish to approach him?
I walk up, I shoot him in the fucking face, and I walk on.
With 7 minutes to go, that's probably a good idea.
Well, it's okay. This actually works out quite well. So, what is it you want to do with Aspect? Are you going to shoot him in the face?
Yeah.
Again, you don't know anything other than this guy is other than he's an ape that they make wear a bunny costume.
I walk up to him and I say, I know what you're doing, you wee arsehole.
Aspect goes, huh? The fuck are you? Oppenheimer, what are you talking about?
I know what you've been doing.
Look, you can't talk to me that way. Just because those guys do, you can't do it as well. Stop treating me like a dick.
Well, stop being a dick.
What have I done to you? I'm just doing my best here. You know, it's not my fault I'm the weakest of the gorillas. I'm just trying. I just want to join in and like protect the tribe. Like, why are you being an asshole?
I feel like you've got a secret hide.
What do you mean by that?
Tell me what I know, and I won't kill you.
What do you want to know?
Tell me the new. I'm not having this. You tell me right now what I want to know.
What are you
and I
talking
won't kill
about?
you. You know what I'm talking about?
Be more specific.
No.
You see some of the other gorillas, the warriors, are kind of like pointing and like laughing. Go on, Oppie, slap him!
Aw.
Whoa, Brute.
Pulls out a shotgun.
Guys,
Fucking blast on the face.
guys, maybe not.
With the back of the horn with the gun.
You pull the gun out.
Aye, and I fucking hit him with the back of it. Fucking.
Right.
There's a slap.
So you pull the gun out and you kind of pistol. You just like kind of give him a bit of a pistol whip, yeah. As you pull the wallet, his eyes widen when you pull the gun out, like holy fuck, he's got a gun. And then you smack him with it, like across the cheek, and it kind of cuts the side of his cheek, and he grabs it and kind of puts his hand up.
I can't believe we're gonna lose that gun.
Where the fuck did you get the gun from, man? Like, what are you doing? You can't. And, like some of the other gorillas, kind of like they kind of start peering over. And then they start laughing. They start laughing at Aspect. They're like, you got beat up of an old man. You eat dick. That's why you don't get to be a fucking a warrior like the rest of us. Have we got like a tail we can put in the bunny costume? See if we can get some titties to put on it. No, you eat dick. One of them throws a rocket and hits him. You're embarrassing me in front of the guys, man. Come on, I'm having a hard enough time. I can't believe you hit me.
You tell me what. You tell me what I want to know, and I'll give you what you want.
Tell me what you need to know.
About Curie.
What about Curie?
You know what? You know.
What's Curie want? What does she think?
Why was I here again? I just forgot.
You're here to
Yeah,
see if he is
Jesus fucking Christ, Logan!
It's to see if he's a collaborator with the Watchers.
This is why you take notes, folks.
I just pay attention for the episode that we're in, you know.
All that, yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, you've started pistol whipping the guy that's a suspect. So like,
It actually matches his character because he is like older, so him always forgetting does match up
true.
kind of.
What am I doing?
Things he's just seen.
Oppenheimer has Alzheimer's. That's canon. That's.
yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right, what's happened with Curie?
I got told you're collaborating with the Watchers.
His eyes wide. What the fuck? Fucking quick! Why would you say that? They won't let me be a what? I can't be a collaborator. What the fuck, man?
If you tell me right now that you are
You're right there, we're fucking standing in the
listen,
middle.
you fucking listen. If you tell me right now that you're collaborating with them, I'll save you. I need to know right now.
Come with me. Come over here. We kind of lead you out the behind. I kind of one of the outhouses. What the fuck, man? Like, why would you call me a collaborator? You know how dangerous it would be to be a collaborator. If you work with the Watchers, you got to tell people. If you hide it, they'll fucking rip you apart.
I'm giving you a free pass here if you tell me right now. If you are or if you're not.
How are you going to give me a free pass?
Just, you don't need to worry about that. You just tell me right now.
So you want me to say whether I work with the Watchers or not, and then you're going to give me a free pass? What, out the tribe? What, you going to make me a boss? What, you going to make me an elder? What you going to do?
I'll make you an elder.
You make me an elder. Okay, and he turns round and he kind of puts his head down. He's like, "How did you know?" And he turns round and jabs you in the chest.
No.
Oh motherfucker! Oh no!
And he misses.
Oh, I shot him in the face. I shot him.
Okay, go for it.
What did he?
You roll your revolver.
I don't have that hanged.
Well, just roll. Right, see what it says. Shoot. Click where it says shoot.
Well, sure.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake,
right,
man!
right.
Come on. Like,
Right.
right.
And
So you
it's
click on shoot,
Oh.
and then you click. See what it says. Gear dice. Click 3,
gear dice.
or just roll
Uh,
3d6 at this point.
Oh.
Okay, so you miss completely, and then he's gonna go for it again.
We were only joking when he said he's gonna kill you or you should die.
Okay, right. The weapon he uses is a really specific type of taser. How many strength points do you have?
Oh,
not
damn, he's
what?
using a taser.
Strength 2.
Cool, it does 3 damage.
Oh, jeez.
So that's lights out for Oppenheimer. As you're going down, you feel the weapon kind of coming out your hand, and you hear him kind of down and down beside you. He says, "Sorry about this, old man," and you feel the barrel kind of pushing against your head,
Oh, no.
and then you hear the last noise you ever hear, and Oppie's no more.
No.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Good news is you found a collaborator.
Welcome,
You hear
guys.
screams and you hear roars, but it's lights out for Oppie. And on that bombshell, we'll call it for the week.
Bang.
Damn.
I
Damn.
was so glad that you picked Aspect, by the way, Logan, because he's always been a collaborator. I didn't expect you going so gung ho. I thought you would
That's
maybe
what
speak.
that was my whole plan, was we just book it. I like that. I've only got one chance here.
You got one chance. There was like 50 chances, man. You could have like everyone else, like I'm gonna follow them and see what they get up to. You're like, nah.
I mean,
slap with a gun. Hey, bitch, I'm your collaborator.
the odds were pretty good. 1 in 3. So I mean,
Yeah.
1 in 3 of it being a bad
We
guy.
still think our person might be the collab though, so
Oh,
next
yeah.
episode just gonna be us talk.
I'll tell you, each one of these people has a secret.
Hmm.
But
To-
Logan did
to be
pick
honest-
the one that's a collaborator or a collaborator.
Damn.
Now you know, guys.
Anyway, so that was the end. I was actually hopefully going to have Oppenheimer like use work it out peacefully, hand them in, and then Oppie gets to be a resistant cell leader for this who can come back in the future. But instead, you picked a different thing. Although you got really lucky in that first dice roll, man, because he rolled so many dice and then didn't lose. Like,
Yeah.
if he'd rolled, you guys were rolling like monsters. If I'd got more successes, you'd been out of the count straight away. But I did give him a real
God.
powerful weapon because I thought, well, it's only one of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No
that's
one's
fine.
got to try and take him out.
Yeah. So Oppie's dead. He gets no experience. Cobb, Bowie, and Tabby, you all get 1 experience for turning up.
Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
You all get 1 experience because you've got a new artifact.
Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
You get another experience because you discovered a new location, which was the Flynn's Tower.
Yep.
Yes.
And you all performed a cool action, which was like questioning a suspect in a case, and then doing a sensible thing like ingratiating yourself for following them. So we'll call it 4 experience points for this week, guys.
Cool.
Cool. We'll be back next Tuesday. Where Scott will be back, and I should we'll have to kind of play this one out to the end now. And also, well, you have to come back and find out that Oppenheimer got into a fight with Aspect.
Mm-hmm.
We do know
Just
hear
so
the
you guys know,
gunshots.
Tabby's gonna be really, really
We'll,
sad.
we'll find that out next session if we heard anything.
Well, he specifically took you somewhere out of the way, and I'm going to say by the time this happened, like they wouldn't have heard the gunshots. No.
No, we wouldn't have. We were
yeah.
already on our way out, so.
This was all
Yeah.
kind of happened simultaneously, but I'm going to say it was all happening in different parts of the island. There's a lot of noise during the day as well. Like it's loud, but also,
Yeah.
it's a lot of issues. I mean, your brains are already over the floor, man. So yeah, that's cool. So that'll happen. I think that's pretty much it. Leon, you can cut the stream. Thank you for running the stage with us. That's fantastic. I think we're up to 10 viewers at one point, so cheers for that, guys.
Alright.
All right.
Every little helps. Thanks for joining.
Yay.
And Logan, we'll miss you. Come back for a
Come.
session if you want, bro. Good.
The
Good.
ghost of Oppenheimer can come back.
I mean, technically, I could be king.
You could be king. Yeah, that's why you did. That's why we done the backup characters to start with. Cool. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.